Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing today? I hope you guys have had a great day and everything's a-okay. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys being here. You could be anywhere, but you chose to be here. So, I don't know how long the show will be tonight. It may be shorter than usual. There aren't many things to talk about unless the panel wants to take it there. So, let's do our roll call. I don't know if I miss your names. I apologize. But we'll blitz through this. Hey, L. Edwards, Carrie Original. Hey, Jim Boski and your propaganda art. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Make sure you guys subscribe to Jim Boski. He's trying to bring humor to this area of YouTube through artistic means. So make sure you check him out. Sweetie Pie, uh-oh. Do you know Tim? Have you bailed out Tim? Sweetie Pie, can you give us any update on Tim? Hello, CJ. Hello, K Mecca. Scoops of Plenty. Vasti Adijan, how do you do? Your pleasure, how do you do? Molly Maybach and her Maybach. Team AJ, hello. Hello, it's me. Where's QB? Hey, it's me. Cinderella and Prince Dre. Okay, Dr. Dre. All right. Hey, Lachey, how you doing? Yes, I needed 8 minutes. Lisa, hello. Let's see who else is in here. Views by Shani is always taking a view. Let's see, Jason Bourne. How you doing, Jason Bourne? I'm glad to see you not on a secret mission. Jazz. Hello, Ron P. Masterpiece brother. I'm glad to see you here. 80 Babies Kim, hello. Oh, look who's here. Tracy with the T. My number one fan. Hello, Tracy. It's a lot going on, aka Casper. How you doing? Tanya Lewis. Thank you for being here. I'm just trying to go through everybody. 211 gives you double vision. I agree. Or 2020. Hey, fat girl, how you doing? Peace and love. How you doing? Haitian princess, how you doing? Tink Tink is always giving me a wink, but it's all good. Oh, Tracy being so sweet. Tracy is reforming. Are you waving to me, Tracy? Uh-oh, where'd it go? That was an epic moment. Where'd it go? Oh, Tracy's being so sweet. I knew it could happen, Tracy. I knew it could happen. You waving at me, Tracy? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is an epic moment. People, please screenshot this moment. I don't know if it'll ever happen again. Tracy is waving. Oh my God. Can't believe it. Tracy's got a wave at home. Thank you for waving at me. Oh, dang, it's saying my battery low. Y'all might have to give me 8 minutes real quick. But hold on, I'll keep saying hello. Hold on a second. Sipping Socialites, hello. D Dot, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Did I miss Lemon? Hey Robbie, how you doing? How you doing? All right. Hey Heather, get my glasses. Oh Lord, get my glasses. Woo, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. You know somebody's not gonna like you being over here. Get my glasses. Hey Lemon, how you doing? Steve Urkel. Hey. All right, y'all, give me a minute. I gotta plug in my computer. It says my power is low, so give me just like 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Thanks, guys, for waiting. I appreciate that. All right, I think I got everybody. Fantastic Life, how you doing? All right, okay. I think I got everybody. I think I got y'all. Okay, so let's get into it. Hey, I'm trolling. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I'll try to get your comment later. But thank you for being here. Also, please make sure y'all thumbs up the video. I normally don't ask this, but how can people thumbs down a video 26 times before it don't even start? That's crazy. And I don't have nobody really named in the title. So just please make sure y'all thumbs up the video. If you want to, you may not want to, but if you want to, please do so. All right, so let's get into the agenda. Everybody knows what happened last night. We had the wonderful and only Billie Jean over here. We had an exclusive interview with her. I think there was a fallout between Cindy and what's her name? Kiki. Please show support for Kiki. I put her video on my page. Then we had another fallout with Custer Man. With Custer Man. So hopefully we can reconcile our differences and just keep it moving and keep doing great things. But we'll see. We'll see, y'all. But once again, thank y'all for being here. I'm not going to bore you. I know you come here for the news that you can use, and then we'll get into the situation. I will be addressing the Jingle Man, aka Duchess Kelly Love. So if you're here for that, you have to stay tuned. But I will be addressing what he said. I heard what he said, along with somebody else who keeps butting their nose in my business. All right. So here we go, y'all. Let me bring up tonight's agenda. Not too much on the agenda tonight because I do not want to bore you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Tracy, are you behaving in my chat? Are you mad that people are talking about you, Tracy? Tracy's my #1 fan, y'all. I should start charging her promotional prices. You know. All right, so here is our agenda tonight. All right. So the April Secret Project, movie time. Wiley should have used this. Jingle Man in the community. A View with No Clue. Gotta stop lying. And then we'll take questions. All right. So the first one I want to share with you is the Apple Secret Project. All the articles are in the description section. I have to put this one in there because when I went and looked, I did not see this one in there. So let's get started here, okay? So Apple worked on a secret project or made a secret product for the United States government. And it's just coming to light now. Hold on one second. Let me move this image so you know what I'm talking about. So it says Apple helped the U.S. government build a top secret iPod, a former engineer says. Okay, it says David Shayer was sitting at his desk in 2005 when his boss's boss, so not his boss's boss. We're not talking about ZT. We're not talking about a boss in the building. We're talking about actual boss at Apple, asked him to take on a special assignment for the company, help the U.S. Department of Energy build a top secret iPod. Shayer, one of the early software engineers hired to work on the first iPod, detailed the request this week in a blog post. In addition to the head of iPod software, who approached him that day, Shayer claimed only two others within Apple knew about the project: the vice president of the iPod division and the senior vice president of the hardware division. All those involved have since left the company, he said. Shayer said he met with two engineers from Bechtel, a U.S. defense contractor, and was told they would build the iPod. All he had to do was provide any assistance they required from Apple. The iPods had to look and function like regular iPods, but would contain some custom hardware that could record data and not be detected by the average user. It says this wasn't a collaboration with Bechtel with the contract and payment. It was Apple doing a favor under the table for the Department of Energy. Apple, Bechtel, and the Department of Energy did not immediately respond to requests for this comment on the project. It says the apparent collaboration with the government to add secret features to Apple's products runs in sharp contrast to the company's clashes with the FBI and Department of Justice in recent years over its refusal to build backdoors in phones. Apple has repeatedly pushed back against U.S. authorities' demands to allow access to the iPhones of suspects in mass shootings, saying building such a workaround would compromise privacy for all users. I agree. All right, Shayer says he never found out exactly what kind of hardware the two Bechtel engineers were looking to add to the secret iPod, and they were careful to keep it from him, but he does have a theory. They may have been building a stealth Geiger counter for measuring radioactivity. He said you could walk around the city casually listening to your tunes while recording evidence of radioactivity, scanning for smuggled or stolen uranium, for instance, or evidence of a dirty bomb development program with no chance that the press or public would get wind of what was happening, he wrote. All right, so that's the end of the article. So pretty much Apple helped the Department of Energy build, like, I guess, a special iPod to detect radioactivity around the city without being detected. So let me guys see what you guys are saying about that. Hey, Heart Attack Candy. Let's see what you guys are saying about that. If you guys have any questions. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's see what you guys have to say about that. All right. Any comments regarding that? Let's see. Tracy, if you bother people in the chat, I will have to put you on timeout. You know I'm not allowed in your chat, so please don't do that to my chat. All right, so nobody has any questions about that. So let me move on to the next one. The next conversation. All right, so the next thing is on the agenda is movie time. So the movies or the movie theaters are opening back up this weekend in case you did not know that. So there may be something else that you guys can start doing. It says movie theaters are starting to reopen. Will anyone go? So I'm curious to see if you guys will be going to the movie theaters this weekend. Put a 1 in the chat if you will go. Put a 2 if you won't. Let's see. Let me see. No. I'm trolling. It was an iPod, not an iPad. It was an iPod, not an iPad. Hey, pretty. Robin. What do you speak of, Robin? I know what you're talking about, Robin. I know. I saw your comment. Oh, so nobody's going to the movie theater. Oh Lord. Oh wow. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna read this article to you guys real quick, and then I'll share something. Okay. So it says. All right. So for the first time in roughly 5 months, AMC theaters will pop the popcorn and dim the lights and start the show. But will anyone buy a ticket? AMC, the world's largest movie theater, is reopening more than 100 locations on Thursday after closing their doors in March. Other major chains like Regal Cinema and Alamo Drafthouse will return this weekend. While Cinemark started its phased reopening last weekend, roughly 1,400 of the 6,000 venues in North America are currently open. Oh, I didn't know that. It's a monumental moment for theaters and the film industry at large. The next few weeks and months will give a Hollywood an idea whether the movie theater industry can bounce back after being ravaged by coronavirus. Basically, they're saying there's very few new films. Some of the films they will be showing are old films such as Inception and Black Panther. People are saying getting people back in the movie theaters during the pandemic is more just like having films that people want to see. I'm not going to read all that. Okay, AMC is requiring all guests to wear masks under its Safe and Clean initiative. It's also capping theater capacity and upgrading ventilation systems. It's yet to be seen whether those protocols will give moviegoers a strong sense of security. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you what you will expect to do when you go to the movie theaters. So hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me unshare my screen, then share my screen, and then this real quick. Hold on 1 second. You'll see when you go to the movie theater, you must wear a mask. And then there's going to be other precautions that you need to take. So I'm sharing those with you so you know what to expect. Oh, Lord. Tracy, I may have to time you out, girl. Everybody is fighting you in this chat. All right, let's see. Movie theaters are starting to reopen. Will anyone go? All right, here we go. Let me see if you guys can see this. Yes, you can. I don't know if I can blow it up. Let me take myself off the screen and make it bigger for you guys. All right, so this is what you guys should be expecting when you go to the movie theater this weekend. All these damn tabs. All right, here we go.
AMC is thrilled to welcome you back to the movies with our new AMC Safe and Clean initiative. For the most contactless experience, get tickets on our app or website. At the theater, masks are required. Please wear your mask and maintain social distance before, during, and after your movie. Our menu is temporarily simplified for quicker service, and the classics are ready to order. We thoroughly enhanced our cleaning procedures and upgraded to HEPA filter vacuums and MERV 13 air filters. New electrostatic disinfectant sprayers are used in auditoriums before each showtime. All auditorium capacities are reduced to allow for social distancing. Masks are still required in the auditorium unless you're enjoying food or drinks. If you're uncomfortable in your seat, feel free to move to a socially distanced seat after the movie starts and enjoy the show. Thank you for helping us keep AMC theaters safe and clean. We look forward to seeing you soon at AMC.
Okay, so all right, so basically that's what's going to happen. The two things I want to know is how are you going to socially distance if you reserve seats ahead of time? And nobody's going to adhere to the face mask once the movie starts because they say, "Oh, I'm drinking something." So it's it's really weird how they're going to adhere to that, but we'll see. Let's see what somebody's saying. You can make a mask for free and jailbreak. Oh no, I can't put that up there. All right. Tracy, you're gonna have to cash at me if you're gonna be doing all this politicking and advertising in my chat. Don't think I'm stupid. I'm not a stupid person, Tracy. So see what you're doing. Let's see what you guys are saying. If y'all would just ignore her, she would get bored talking to herself and go away. You never feed a toddler like tantrum. I agree. All right, let's see what you guys are saying about the movie theater. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's see. They have seat reservations spaced out. Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying, Ron P. All right, thank you. All right, so the next story is going to be a little bit messy, but this person has, not this person. This person has expressed disdain for Avatar Nation. So let me see what I'm saying this one. So this is item on the agenda is what is it? Wiley should have used this, and we all know what happened in DC Gate, right? We all know what happened in DC Gate. Somebody allegedly put something on somebody. So if they had this right here, this would not have happened. So basically, in Tokyo, they are, making public toilets look very, how can I say, very artsy. And oh, I'm not sharing my screen. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. Sorry, y'all. There's a lot going on. All right. So basically, what I was saying here, Wiley should have used this in DC Gate because, this would allegedly stop what he put on somebody's Klondike bar. And in Tokyo, they have spruced up the appearance of their public toilets to make them feel like, artsy and innovative and things like that. So I'm just going to read a little bit about that real quick because I think it's pretty cool what they have done. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Oh, okay, here's the article. 1 second. Okay, so Japan now has see-through public toilets open in Tokyo parks. Glass technology has been adopted so that prospective users can inspect the cleanliness of the loo and to see if anyone is inside. It says transparent public toilets with which light up like a beautiful lantern have been installed in Tokyo. All right, let me read this. They said the toilets have used colored smart glass which turns opaque when they are occupied. The glass technology has been used so people can identify whether the toilet is clean and if anyone is currently inside. Users have already said how once inside the toilet they cannot tell if the glass is opaque or not, giving them the strange feeling that feeling they are on display while spending a penny. A number of leading designers helped to create the restroom as part of the Tokyo Toilet Project to change people's dark, dirty, smelly, and scary perceptions of public loos. All right. So it basically is this allows users to check the cleanliness and whether anyone is using the toilet from the outside. At night, the facility lights up the park like a beautiful lantern. All right, so I'm not going to read that. The article's in the description section, but pretty much they have designed it where you can see inside before you go inside the bathroom and see it is clean. Once you get inside, it turns opaque, but when you're outside, it still looks like as if people can see you. while you are taking, I guess, a dump. But what's crazy is this: I don't know what the big deal about this is. I don't know. People were using the bathroom elsewhere. I don't get it. I don't understand what the big deal about this was at all. But it's artsy, it's artistic, it's innovative, and I guess maybe people feel more comfortable using a bathroom in public. Maybe there's something Wiley should have done. I don't know if they had one in DC, but I don't think so. Alrighty. Hold on one second, y'all. Somebody sent me something. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Somebody's playing head games with y'all. Somebody's playing head games with y'all. Alrighty, y'all. This is here we go. We're getting into the mess. We're getting into the mess. So hold on, bear with me. Alright. So Gene Man in the community. So a lot of people are talking about this whole thing that Duchess Kelly Love um, spoke about, where he said that I had a conversation or I said something about in my live. I guess he overheard and addressed it in his live, talking about the whole community thing because Kiki said some disparaging things about. Okay, Tracy, you gotta go, sister. I'm sorry. I'm tired of seeing you being disruptive in the chat. It really is annoying. It really is annoying. It really very is annoying. Disrespectful too. All right. So pretty much Kelly Love has his issue with me saying that he isn't part of, I mean, he's part of the gay community. And all this stemmed from the whole Kiki situation where Kiki was saying some the F word. And I'm like, damn, like how could you have somebody up in there, you Kiki and haha with them, but they don't respect the community in which you in? So when I say community, I'm like, okay, you are part of the community, like you are in that community. I don't know how to explain it to you. But then he says, so I guess there's this other term of community. It means that, okay, if you don't associate with gay people, you don't go to gay events, you don't deal with the agenda that is, I guess, politically oriented. I mean, regarding gay people, it was weird. And then he says, I don't talk to gay people. I don't associate with gay people in my real life. I used to, but that means I'm not part of the gay community. Okay, I give him that. But then today he has the nerve to say, I'm of the black race, but I'm not of the black community. What the hell? Are you serious? So are you saying, yeah, we know you black, obviously, and you are the black race because you came out that way into this world. But to say you're not part of the black community, now are you saying that you don't hang around black people, that you don't identify with the black community? It's like a white person saying, yeah, I'm of the white race, but I'm not of the white community. I identify with the black community. So what was he trying to say? I really don't get it. I really don't get it at all. How can a black person say, yeah, I'm of the black race, but I'm not of the black community? So that means you don't have any social interaction with black people? Oh Lord. No, you ain't back. You back block. That's what you are. Um so yeah, it's just really, really, really weird. Like his rationale and his thinking and things like that. And I'm like, if you're not of the gay community, then why in the hell did you take your ass over to T.S. Madison and shake your rump? Like your statement is hypocritical. It really is. And then you say you don't associate with anyone gay. Okay, it's I don't know. And then the whole black thing is you're black, you're a black race, but everybody sees you when they first see you as a black man, but you're not part of the black community. Shit, if people see you as a black man, they're going to assume that you are part of the black community. Hello, I don't understand that argument. I really don't. And then he had the nerve to call, I guess, say some other stuff about boring and all this stuff. And then he brought up Jason. Oh, you talk about Jason. Oh, you talk about Jason. But excuse me. Oh, so peep this. Oh, I don't watch Jason. I don't want to watch Jason, but weren't you the one trying to get a ring from Jason? Weren't you one that talking about his 20-year-old BMW and how it reminds you of the boys at the hotel who had the fancy cars? Didn't you make up a song for Jason and call him Jason? Jason. Oh, but you don't watch. Weren't you one that called, maybe had a whole song called White Boy for him? Like, come on, dude. Like, what I even said wasn't even worth you throwing yourself in a temper tantrum. What I was basically saying is if you allow someone and canoodle with someone that calls you a hag, then don't get mad when other people do it, including women and stuff like that. And then to say you don't associate with the gay community, say, okay, then don't start championing for gay rights, whether it deals with discrimination in the workplace or you being able to visit your loved one in the hospital because you aren't considered an immediate family member. Oh, you have more pages, Tracy, and I got more trigger fingers than you could ever think of. Toodaloo. Um. So yeah, so it's just really weird, and it's I don't know, man. Like I said, it's not a big deal, but if you want to fire at me, I can fire right back at you. And the reason it's saying is you sit up there, all we hear and see is you talking about sexual things that are gay oriented. And you mostly have women up there. So the first thing when a woman calls you a hag or something like that, then there'll be an issue, right? You're not sending the right messages to them about how to respect gay people. You know, there's this undercurrent of women versus gay men. Not that I care, but I'm just like, I think you kind of making the situation a little bit more confusing, especially say you're not part of the community, but you are part of the black community, whether you want to be or not. Now, I don't know if you talk to black people in your real life, like you said, you don't associate with black people or whatever, but you are part of the black community, whether you want to be or not. I'll leave that alone. All right, so the next thing is the view with no clue. All right, so I'm only addressing this is because she butted herself in something that had nothing to do with her. And I saw it on somebody else's platform. And I'm like, wow, you sure got a lot to say for somebody who hasn't mentioned you recently. Now, she was over there on Duchess Kelly Love Live again, butting her mouth into something, saying that, oh, she's taking an introduction to law class. Well, if she's taking an introduction to law class and she's studying law, then I hope she knows what discovery is and discover a way to butt out my business that don't concern her. Okay? So every time I think of you, since you want to go in on how I sound and everything like that, I've been thinking about how you sound of you with no clue. And I think I came up with something. I would have added glasses to your picture, but I didn't feel like putting that much effort into you. So give me 1 second while I bring up a view with no clue so I can address her directly. So this is a view with no clue. Always butting herself, always got something to say about somebody. Nobody wasn't talking to you, a view with no clue. That's twice you butt yourself in something that did not have no business with you. Okay? So you can sit up there and think that calling somebody a nigga bitch and all that is funny. I'm sorry, this ain't 1921. Okay, that's out of style, that's out of play. And can you play another damn song besides that Mary J. Blige song that we always see you with your no rhythm dancing self dancing to? I'm sorry, you do look like a bunch of bones like we see around Halloween where you put on the door and you can move their arms different kind of ways. That's what you remind me of when you dance to that same ass boring Mary J. Blige song. Okay? Leave me alone, a view is a view. Okay? Or a view with no clue. Because I wasn't checking for you. You butted yourself in something that had nothing to do with you. You could tell you weren't aware of what was going on. But of course, I think somehow you may not identify with the black community either. I'm just saying. But hopefully in the law class that you're taking, which I hope you learn a lot in, they teach you how to, butt out of people's business. and stop always finding your way into situations. Okay, a view with no clue? With your trifocals, your omission, not mine. I said you were bifocals, you said trifocals. But hopefully those trifocals can see your way out of being so damn messy. Because you definitely weren't on my radar. But I hope you can look and see and identify with this picture on the screen. Because this definitely looked like you. It ain't you, but it looked like you. And you do favor. So I hope you can dance on that. All right? So I hope you have a view is a view and view that with your trifocals. Toodaloo! All right, so now on to the next situation. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all keep coming for me. I'm going to address the situation. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. Please stay. Leave me alone if I'm not mentioning you. Another person, Goddess, stop lying. You jumped yourself on DKL panel and lied and said, oh, he had my name in the title, so he was coming for me. No, I had your name in the title because you said that you wanted somebody to send you Kwani's information. So the title was Goddess No, meaning don't put that out there. Don't put that out there that you want Kwani's information. That's not a good look. That's all I said. And I wasn't talking about your weight. Another panelist was talking about your weight. And I even asked that person to stop because I knew once he mentioned something about your weight, then now I was going to get involved in that. And that's what happened as we saw today. So Goddess, please stop lying. Please stop. Okay? Please stop. And that wasn't me that dropped down in your chat, whatever you were talking about. Okay? So please stop lying. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat, and then I'll drop the link. Okay? All right. Let's see. Jason Bourne says, don't hurt her too much. Sorry, Jason Bourne. As you know, you're part of a secret intelligence agency. We don't act unless we're provoked. And I didn't say nothing the first time. The first time she was up there chumming away talking about something that had nothing to do with her on another platform regarding me. And now she butts herself up on the Jingle Man's panel and has something to say. And that's not cool. I don't know where Make a Baby is, T-Mac. You might need to ask her for her number next time she's here. Yep, I know Lemon. I know Lemon. It's kind of crazy. Oh, y'all say y'all want to see it one more time? Okay. One more time for the Vine. We'll do it one more time for the Vine. Here we go. Mary J. Blige's #1 fan. This is Mary J. Blige's #1 fan, y'all. Mary J. Blige's #1 fan. Take a look, y'all. All I'm missing is some glasses. All I'm missing is some glasses right there. That's it. And a hat. All I gotta do is put on that hat that she always wear, and I'm good. That's it. All I'm doing is missing the glasses. The eyes are perfect. The nose is perfect. Ears perfect. The head, her head ain't that big. Head ain't that big, but she don't have no hair. Yes, I'm being messy because she had a lot to say, but somebody don't say nothing to her. The lips are on point. The lips are on point. That neck, definitely a neck. So she got that, what they call that stretch neck, all on point. So I'm just saying. No, I'm not telling my age. It's called Google. I doxed. No, I'm not telling my age. I doxed. That's all I did. And I put nosy, skinny woman. And this is what came up. Nosy, skinny woman. So I didn't dox. I just doxed. I just doxed on Google. Put it in the search engine. That's all. Put nosy, skinny woman. And this is what came up. So please leave me alone. I wasn't I ain't been over your platform, but I hear what you got to say, and you have a lot to say. And you jumping on panels, trying to clout chase because you want to stay relevant. Leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone. Oh, the shade, yeah, I doxed. I doxed. This is the picture I got when I doxed. This is the picture that I got when I doxed, y'all. This is what I got when I doxed. Don't that look like her? Isn't this a view that you can see? A view is a view? I don't know. I think I do. I'm not like Jim Boski. I can't draw. So I have to steal pictures off the internet and try to make them fit. She's studying law right now, so she should be knowing what they call it, a lineup is. So if I just imagine if I put her face right there, and they put a side by side, and they say, "Who committed this crime?" I just want y'all to put on your thinking caps. And they put a side by side. You know how she looked. And they ask her, "Can you please take off your glasses? Can you take off your hat?" And they'll be like, "Sir King, who do you think committed this crime?" I'll be like, "Officer, I can't really tell." Because they look the same. Tanya, don't come in here talking about that's not nice. Because she said some unpleasant things about me. Don't tell me that's not nice unless you heard both sides. She said some unpleasant things about me. So, all right. Yes, I am messy. That is what I'm doing is very messy. Very messy. All right, y'all. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link right now. I probably will, send this to Mary J. Blige to let her know that her number one fan keep playing her whole song over and over again. Y'all, make sure y'all donate to my Cash App, $ Sir King Crown. So, a lot of the portions of the contribution will help get a view some dance lessons so that we don't have to keep seeing her flail around like a flamingo. I ask y'all to please donate to my Cash App so we can get a view of some dance lessons so we don't have to see her flailing around like a flamingo anymore, thinking that she's dancing. Because I saw one time she was shrugging those shoulders. Her shoulder almost popped out. I was like, come on now. You don't need to be going to the hospital during the COVID. She was shrugging her shoulders, dancing to Mary J. Blige, and shoulder almost popped out. I heard her, Gurk. I heard someone go, Gurk, Gurk. She tried to play it off and she grabbed it. And then she ended the live. I said, I saw that shoulder pop out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send her a dancing skeleton for Halloween. Say, you are my inspiration. You are my inspiration. Just close your eyes and think about the skeletons you see in the stores as they get ready for Halloween. Just put a shirt on her. Just put an orange shirt. You could put a bonnet or a hat on her. You'd be like, damn, that's a view with no clue. That's a view with no clue. So like I say, leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone. 'Cause I do nothing to you. But you always want to mention me. So leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone. Please do. 'Cause the view is a view. And we see you on my screen right now. What you gonna do? Oh, leave me alone. Oh, view is a view. We see you on my screen because you have no clue what to do. So leave me alone. A view is a view because you got no clue. All right, y'all. I think I dropped the link. Did I drop the link? I think I did. So that's pretty much it. Y'all, that's what I say. We can roast and gag. And you want to come for me. I'm not mean and malicious, but I will find a way to respond back. Because that's what I figured out in this area of YouTube, that you can't just ignore stuff. And she really, really pissed me off when she was on that other person's platform talking about that other stuff. I'm not bringing that back up again. And I was like, you didn't even see what happened. But all right. Kiki H. Kiki H. Kiki H. She says that MB stuff because she's not part of the community. I figured it out. I needed DKL to point that out to me. She's not part of the community. 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 Because Duchess Killer says, I'm black. I'm of the black race. Duh. That's the box you check. But like Clarence Thomas, you're not part of the community. Because in your words, you say you're not part of the gay community because you don't hang out, you don't talk, you don't go to events, you don't do anything. So you're not part of the community. So the black people. So you said the same thing about the black community. You're not part of the black community. Your words, not mine. Now, this is what I want to bring up, and I'm going to tell you, I'm all about receipts. I'm all about receipts and documentation because this is what a view taught me in her law class that she's now attending. It's about documentation and proof. So let me edit my banner real quick. I'm just doing this for people who watch this on the playback. I think it is, what is the one? Was it 151? Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I think it was, let me be sure. Hold on, y'all. 1 second, y'all. I gotta go collect my intel. Not from Pizarro. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, I need y'all. I'm gonna put it up here. It's 101. 101. I'm doxing y'all. I'm doxing. I don't care what they say. Add banner. Hey, Lemon, give me 1 second. All right. Hold on, y'all. Do y'all see what this? Hold on, Lemon. 1 second, Lemon. 1 second. Uh-oh. I gotta stop sharing my screen. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Go to this mark. The 1 minute and the 1 hour and 1 minute and 50-second mark of DKL's, not the whack, what is it called? Big Brother review thing. Not that. The one before that he did earlier today. Go to the 1 minute, 1 hour and 1 minute mark and 50 seconds. 1 hour, 1 minute and 50-second mark. And you will see that he says that he is not part of the black community. Please, you can go it. You can do it later. You can do it now. I don't care. The 1 hour, 1 minute and 50-second mark, Duchess Kelly Love says he is not part of the black community. So what community are you part of, Duchess Kelly Love? All right. Hey, Lemon, how you doing?
What's up?
What's good? How you doing?
So all that stuff that happened today, with The View is a View and what's her name? Who said
Got
you
her?
had her name? Yeah, that all happened today.
Yeah. Yep.
But what? You haven't even been talking about them two lately, so I'm kind of confused. What happened?
They are in my bushes and they watch. And like Duchess Kelly say, I don't, if it's such a big deal, don't watch. Well, he's watching. And he wanted a response. So I'm giving you a response. DKL. I have.
So that statement you made basically about the gay community, and he responded to that post where he explained himself. So then today he made like what? He talked about the situation between you and him.
Yeah. He pretty much went on there and everybody was like, why does it matter? Why does it matter? And I'm like sitting up here and like, okay, first of all, you're sitting up here and I don't know if you've been here. There's been tons of times when Fire Babe or somebody else has called them the F word, and it's a big uproar. And I'm like, okay, so when I see Kiki do this stuff, call him real Val stuff, I'm not expecting him to. He can Kiki and he can talk with Kiki, whatever. But he never once told him, like, I don't appreciate the language that you've used towards, the community that I'm in. And then he's like, I don't do labels. I don't do labels. But he called himself gay. Gay is a label.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
So during the whole time he was discussing you, you didn't jump on the panel to have a conversation with him?
I dropped down in the chat
And what he
and,
said?
and I said something. I saw a view was talking, and I said something to her, and then I made a couple of other comments, and then he like blocked me or something. Because I don't know. He said, I don't know if this is the real you. And I'm like, it's me. And then he's like, oh, come up here. And then he got upset because I was talking about the whole thing about, the community thing. But he says, I don't know. His rationale is weird.
So what was a view standpoint? Like, why did she interject into the whole
I don't know
situation?
why she interjected.
She was kind of like defending him.
Well, she clout chased. And she was saying,
I don't watch her, so I only seen her over here.
Pretty much she was saying, now she went on to the other woman's panel. Where you and her got into a little issue. And I heard her on that panel, and she was agreeing with the woman. And she was saying, oh, you just meant it as he's acting like a child. And I'm like, wow, a woman of your age should definitely know, because you went through the civil rights era, should know how that world is. So but I didn't say nothing. I just kept that to myself. So then to see her on the panel again, talking mess that ain't got nothing to do with her, talking about how I sound all nasally and how she can't listen to me and all this other crazy stuff, when I never, ever, ever, ever spoke about her, ever in that regards, and how I'm gay and all this other stuff. I'm like, I ain't never, ever commented about your sexuality. Never, ever speculated on it. So why do you feel as if you can do it? Now, if you want to do it, that's fine. Well, I'm just going to sit up here and find a creative way to roast you back.
Damn, that's crazy. Because the last time she was over here, she's like, I really enjoy your that topic you're talking about, and this is a really cool platform. And then she gets on somebody else's platform and flip on you.
And can I come over there? And why haven't I been over there lately? And everything. And then you had Talented Acquired dropping money, which I'm not worried. I'm not counting on nobody money.
He was super chatting.
Yeah, he was over there saying, "Oh, you are powered." And this is the thing. So Duchess got mad at the man for donating money, and I'm not talking about $2. He gave him some money and said, "You are part of the community, such and such and such and such," and he got mad at him and wanted to give him the money back. And I'm like, "Damn, that's sensitivity to the 10th degree. Why are you so sensitive?"
Well, maybe you got to ask him. Maybe you two need to have that conversation, because clearly he's offended by it. But I'm not sure where it stems from, basically.
But he's offended by everything. And then the whole thing, he brought up Jason. And I'm like, you the one that was canoodling with that man. You the one that emailed him. You the one probably texted him. You the one that asked him for a ring. You the one that liked his car. You the one that made songs about him.
Who cares what you talk about? You can talk about what you want. Everybody pretty much bring up hard ER in this sector because he caused mayhem everywhere he goes.
I agree. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I swear, Talented Acquirers always starting stuff behind the scenes. I be seeing them.
What's going on, Lemon? He reminds me of
Wolverine. He reminds me of Wolverine. He just don't stutter like him. That's why I don't think it's him.
Hey, look. We really have to examine this Duchess Kelly love. Hey, Duchess Kelly, we really need to really do a dissection, of Duchess Kelly love, because this is a guy in his mid-50s whose claim to fame, he claims he was a jingle writer. We don't know any of his jingles. He claims he was a background singer. I've talked to people in Chicago. They've never heard of him. We've watched his videos. Nobody's seen him. Marshall Jefferson, Farley Keith. Nobody's heard of the guy. I'm in the streets everywhere. So this is another con artist. And we got a lot of con artists in this sector. We've got that little munchkin guy who sits at that little table and pretends he's a foodie that claims he's a Morehouse man. Now, I've let actual Morehouse men look at this coon, and they know that he's a joke. And I think most of your sector know a lot of people in this sector are pretending that they have certain careers. They're pretending. But, when we peel the layers back, we see middle-aged, elderly people who have failed in life, who are on here beefing for pennies. So when we establish that, we have to kind of feel sad. And what I do is I like to send money to these people, like I would deal with the homeless people in the New York
Oh
subways.
Lord, oh Lord.
They have their
What?
guitar, they have their guitar cases out, strumming their guitars for coins. I send money to these people because these are miserable people. But I want to help him understand what community means. It's a group of people who share a common characteristic. Just because you don't want to deal with Black people, you don't want to deal with your fellow gay people, doesn't mean that you're not part of those communities. You're confusing communities with people congregating and partying and socializing. That's not the definition of community.
Yeah.
But you're an ignorant Tom, uh, Uncle Ruckus. I still love you. I'm still going to listen to you for free, for free, and I'm still going to provide verbal commentary on other platforms about Uncle Toms like you and the other in this sector.
Oh Lord.
But I need you to reunite, get this thing going with Custer. That's my guy. And if you keep playing around, Duchess, I'm going to have Lemon. I'm going to give Lemon money to come on in the morning, give Custer money to come on in the afternoon, and they're all coming from the house of Sir King. Did you hear how these clowns, Sir King, did you see how mad they were that you somehow, in their minds, don't have content, but they're upset. I've never seen anything like this.
Hey, and they quoting the content.
They are upset about it. They're looking at you. They don't know how you're doing it. Then they're saying, "Oh, he doesn't have content." I mean, come on. If we see that you're angry, people, we see that you're jealous of them. But
I'm not saying all that, Langston. It's just weird to me. Like, they all do the same thing I do. They shade. They might not speak about real world facts, but they do the shady stuff.
Yeah, they do the same thing, and then they want to keep talking about you don't have any content, and can he do 2 hours by himself? Hey, you work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
If he can curate the content, Sir King is a content curator. You guys can keep getting on camera and tap dancing and singing and holding gong shows. Sir King is laying back in the cut late at night, chilling, hiding behind an avatar like me and having fun. And you guys are working up a sweat for pennies. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, clowns. Hey, I gotta go though. Hey, Custer, get back up here.
Wait. I do have a question for you though.
What's going on?
He got all in his thongs, got all in a bunch because I was asking Tasha a question.
Soil box.
What?
His soil boxes got it.
No, you said it, not I. But I was really taken back by him saying he's not part of the Black community.
No, that doesn't surprise me. He's a weak Weasley type of guy. He's not a guy that you want in the trenches because he'll turn on you in a minute. He is the ultimate definition of a coon. I still
Whoa.
The ultimate definition of a coon. Uncle Ruckus in this beef sector, and there's others just like him. You got like the female one and Nicole Tyler, these other clowns pumping up Trump. You got a sector. This sector is diseased, and I'm glad that you're here to bring it out of the low. Just the low space.
I'm gonna be real messy with this next question.
Okay? Go ahead.
So, what would you think VS would think about that comment he said about not being part of the Black community? Because she had a Nefertiti tattoo on her chest. So, if you understand, VS would have she would have viewed him the same way I do and other people do. He's just a clown. That's the only way you can take it. But
but the way he might be a little bipolar as well, because he got a little too angry
Yeah,
about a little too angry, and
like
he
like
was wallowing in his ignorance. It was like he didn't want to be receptive to getting information. He was like, I'm going to be ignorant and I'm not going to try to educate myself. Now, that's a real clown right there.
wait.
That's a,
Well, Langston, I looked it up. And to his credit, it says everything. It says, but gay people don't have to be part of the community in terms of like agreeing or championing the views or political views that the gay community has, and a bunch of other stuff like festivals and stuff like that. But the part that really, took away the cloud of doubt or whatever is the one about the black community.
no, he claims he's gay. That other guy, what's his name? Yamin, he came up there. Yamin sounds like he sounds like one of those clowns that spent time in prison reading
Oh,
48
don't
laws,
do that. No, you don't know
48
that man.
laws of power. He's one of those clowns that and you let him get up here and start babbling like he knows something with his bad connection.
Hey,
I mean, the guy's a joke.
These
guys are jokes, man.
Did you see Duchess roll his eyes today?
Oh man,
when Yami was up there, like wow.
Well, he likes Yamin. Duchess. Duchess. What's his boyfriend's name? That guy, his white zaddy. What's his white zaddy's name?
Christopher.
Is that his name? Christopher? Yeah, Duchess white zaddy, the one he goes to Denver to bring back stuff from the dispensaries to sell.
Oh, you talking about
augment his SSI.
Wait,
yeah, is that it? Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I know they're not ready. I know that, like Tracy would say, they're not ready for this type of teaching. So I know that they're not ready. But this is what's happening.
We're gonna be on a petition tomorrow. Watch.
Yeah. But now they're making you have to answer some things too, man. They keep talking about because they want to turn Custer against you. Well, they keep talking about this police situation. Have you addressed that yet?
Listen, this is what I first want to address. They now want to make me sound as if that boy or that man, I should say, is under 18. Is under 18.
That's what grown up.
That's crazy to me. Like, why would they try to limit on that? He's of age. Uh-oh. Where did he go?
He done dipped out. Custer man's of age. They're crazy.
Yeah, they're trying to create that narrative of that. So,
and he's not going to turn against you. So anybody out there thinking they're going to recruit Custer man, it's not going to happen.
Nah, we good. It's just growing pains. That's all. It's just growing pains. So I saw Lovely Love tried to come through. You can come through now, Lovely Love. But
did you see that video that Tracy made about me after you ended your live?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Custer man sent me the link to her one of her backup channels. It's not even one of her main ones. She made like an 8-minute video going in on me, talking hella shit about me. I was like, what the hell? It was crazy. She talked about Custer man too, but yeah, she was dragging both of us last night. It was crazy.
Oh, I don't know. She was doing like 3 videos back to back. I was like,
all about your live, but everybody swear you don't got content. You are the content because they always talking about what you're doing.
I don't know.
And what you're not doing.
Like I tell people, I'm not basking in the glory. I'm just enjoying the moment. So, but everybody who's here, make sure y'all go to the 1 hour, 1 minute and 50-second mark. Duchess, not of his second.
Dang, what did he say to?
He says he's not part of the black community. Go ahead. What are you saying?
No, that's what he said. He said that today he's not a part of the black community.
He says he's of the black race, but he is not part of the black community. And I'm like, duh. And he was like, when people see me, they can see that I'm black. And I'm like, duh. And they can also see part of the black community.
What did Duchess say to Langston? Because Langston was going in, and this is not like his character.
Dude, you got to see it. Langston gave the man, I didn't want to put out the amount, but I'll put out the amount.
Okay.
Langston gave the man $25. $25, and he left him. He super chatted him. He left a message. And he said something about you part of the community or something like that. And Duchess Kelly Love blew up. He said, "Give me your cash out. I'll refund you your money right now. I'm not part of no community." It was just like, wow. It was like, why are you so upset about that? Maybe they have a different definition of the community in the gay community, and something happened to him or traumatized him. For someone to react like that, I would have been like, yeah, okay, I'm part of the community. I sympathize with their efforts and their movement and move on. But to act
Yeah.
like that was kind of weird. And like he went on, what is your cash app? And then so Langston came on the screen and said, "I'm talented acquired." And he said, "No, you're not." And he said, "Yeah, I am." And yeah, it was just a whole weird situation. And then like he went through and waited to block Langston Hughes in the chat.
He blocked them too just because of that comment he made, or was there more dialogue?
Nah, it was just that comment. Langston was pretty chill. He didn't even say anything too much. Yeah. But that's unfortunate. So
yeah, this is crazy. All over
just
a small comment. Yeah.
And it's because I've seen things in the past before I think you got here where they were saying stuff about how the women would use the F word and stuff like that. So I was just like, it's kind of messed up. You let this other man use it, and to me, it was just a bad sign. Not that it really mattered, but I'm like, yo, you're looking hypocritical right now.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I didn't see today's video or probably yesterday's video either, but I'll check it out because I need to know what's going on. It's crazy.
Right.
So he's upset with you at the moment too, as much as he is with Langston.
Oh yeah.
Are you blocked?
He's upset with me because of what I said. About the situation. I'm like, bro, you gay, but you got a man that's up here who don't like you and trashes you, and you never said anything about his language. That doesn't matter, but I'm just saying, but when something happens, you're going to look real hypocritical when that happens. But what caught me off guard is to say you're not part of the community. It was just weird.
The black community, I don't understand, but the gay community, I mean, I think he has that right to, be a part of, or not be a part of stuff.
But then you say you don't like labels, but you say you're gay. I don't get that part. I don't like labels, but you clearly say you are a gay man, a gay black man. But now let's focus on the black part, because now you're saying you're not part of the black community.
Yeah, that's very weird.
So
I mean, I don't understand it.
So if you support segregation and things like that, that would champion for your freedom based on your race or you being part of the black community, I don't get it. Hopefully he can shed some light on what the word, he never expressed the definition of the word community means to him. And what I'm gathering from all this is maybe community means like a sect, SECT, like a group. Because it seems like it's like a group where I was part of the gay group that partied and hung out, went to dinners and things like that. It's weird, very weird. So
it sounds like he used to, but maybe he distanced himself from it.
Right,
who knows what happened?
Exactly. But when you say the community, it's the community as a whole to me. Because he says, "Oh, what happened if I'm part of the cancer?" And what was really offensive is he then imitated somebody that was disabled. So he was like, "What if I had a disability?" And he did the whole, as if they were retarded and stuff like that. I was like, "Really?" So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you didn't get to talk to you didn't get to verbally talk to Duchess or a view as a view or nobody like that. You just was in the chat.
I was just in the chat. He wanted me to come up, but it wasn't an optimal time for me to come up. I wasn't come up. I was doing something at the time.
Damn, and I wish you would have hopped up there and had that conversation because there's
it would have been an ambush.
That could have been answered though. I know it would have been an ambush, but you could have got something out of it.
Not really. Not when it's an ambush. Now it was already. I already knew where I was going to go. They were already saying, "Oh, you're gay. You're this." Just because I'm asking questions, you should be glad I want to even consider to learn or understand because I really don't have to. I could be a bigot and say, okay, yeah, all right, you're tooting your booty up in your Fruit of the Loom underwear, and you fit the classic stereotype of a gay man, promiscuous gay man. Yeah, okay.
Oh wow! You know y'all gonna be battling tomorrow when he
I
hear
don't
this clip.
care. He started this salvo. I never attacked him, called him boring, all this stuff. I never did that to him. He always the one that is very, very sensitive.
Yeah.
And then wants to do stuff, and then when people respond, it's an issue. I don't care. I don't care no more. Like I told you, I don't care no more. Respect is not respected over here. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. One minute they'll respect me, the next minute they'll be on somebody else's platform saying, "Oh, I don't like this about him, and he does this, and I thought he was like this, but he's really like this." So yeah. That's crazy. I feel like if people feel some way about you, they should let you know to your face. That way, if they go somewhere else and say it, it won't be new news, you know?
I see how people really think the best place is the skybox.
Just sitting there watching.
Just watch. You don't have to drop down. That's why I say when I see somebody drop down under my name, I'm dropping right down, let you know I'm there. Because I rarely go into chats now. Because you learn so much just by sitting in the skybox. That's all. So that's what I learned.
And everybody want to know about this Custer man situation. Have you talked to him since yesterday or no?
Nope, I have not talked.
Okay.
I have not talked to him.
I spoke to him, so.
I mean, all could be squashed and all could be good. We can move on. But I just can't have that. Like the whole thing with Goddess jumped on there and talk about the same thing when he called her, fat.
Yeah.
That's the first thing she jumped on Duchess's panel today. And I was like, I saw that coming a mile away. I was like, yo, you can't do that because that girl's gonna say something.
Yeah. So you. Oh.
Go ahead.
So you feel like I get what you're saying. So that's why you say you want us to watch what we say on here, because sometimes if we say something, you'll get held accountable for it, like because you allowed it.
Because it happened here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Kwani.
Hi there. Good evening. I have good morning because it's morning here. Mm-hmm. Okay, I didn't watch Duchess Kelly Love video. I'm just listening to what you're saying. So are you saying that he's separating himself from the Black community and also the homosexual community?
Yeah.
He's saying he's part of neither community. I'll give you the timestamp. It's 1 hour, 1 minute, and 50 seconds.
And that's a video from when? What day?
Today. It's the one it's the one before the Big Brother review. So his last video is Big Brother, and the second one is whatever it's called. But you'll see.
So on that particular video that you're speaking of right now, are you stating he's separated himself from the Black community and the homosexual community, or just one?
He said his words. He said he is of the Black race. When people see him, they see a Black man. He is not part. He's of the Black race, but he's not part of the Black community. And then he went on to say he is not part of the gay community, but even though he is gay.
It also depends on what he feels that. Does he know the meaning of community?
I think that's where the hang-up is.
I'm thinking maybe he doesn't understand the meaning of community. Right. Because, he has stipulated on YouTube before that he's not really equipped on a lot of stuff. I mean, he's not a bookie.
But he did say this, though. He says, I'm not part of the gay community because I don't speak to people. I don't hang out with people in that community. Okay, I can understand that. But when you say you ain't part of the Black community,
maybe he does. I'm thinking maybe he doesn't feel connected with he doesn't feel connected with Black people. He doesn't.
Okay.
I'm not here to protect him, but
right. Yeah.
Do you not see the way he moves on YouTube? He's not. He doesn't really feel. That's the reason why. That's another reason why Duchess and I couldn't relate. Also, is because he said he will feel offended over things that I would say. He also did not just blame me. He said some of the things that have come out of my mouth, other Black people, African Americans, however we all see ourselves, have said those same things about him, because he He has traveled. He has been a part of the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he's dated a different multitude of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say this, and I've said this before. I've even said it to Duchess behind the scenes as well. Sometime when you're dating other nationalities and other races, and now you're able to move kind of differently in the world, you forget who you really are. You kind of tap out of your blackness.
Uh-oh.
I'm being honest. I mean, all I can do is be honest. Some people do that. We think because we can live next door to Caucasians, or we can go to country clubs with them, we can work with them, we can end up in places we wouldn't normally be able to end up, that we kind of tap out of who we really are. We forget that we came from a humble beginning, or we may forget that we are African Americans, we are black. When we get pulled over, the police doesn't see the money, the wealth. They don't see that. They see us all the same. They see us all as black people. They see us all as criminals and crooks, liars and thieves. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
And he's in a relationship with a Caucasian.
Oh, Lord.
So he's able to move a little differently in the world. Maybe some of us may not be able to move into the world that way because we're not dating or in a relationship with Caucasians. I can go, me even as being a female, being a woman, I move a little differently in the world as you would, the two of you would move, because you all are African American males.
Right.
I agree.
So I'm thinking that's where he's conflicted. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to protect him. His community is not our community because we don't think the same.
Right.
And the word community means kind of differently to different people. Now, we may see the way it's written in the Webster Dictionary or on Google. He doesn't live through the same vision, the same goggles we look out of. His eyes don't see what we see.
I agree with you, Kwani, and I think what needs to happen is to better understand his definition of community.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go from there. Yeah.
I'm just thinking that he doesn't see the same thing we're seeing.
But
and when the way he's living, it works for him.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he feels community meaning being boxed in. Some people feel that too, that some people don't want to be boxed into anything. He's saying, well, I don't believe what you all believe. I don't see what you all see,
Right. And that's why I wish Sir King would have been available to have that conversation with him, because then he would have got some of his questions answered and he wouldn't have been left with us trying to fill in the blanks. You know what I mean?
But the dynamic wasn't there.
I know. I get what you're saying. You were doing something on your end, and plus there was 2 people on the panel waiting, 3, waiting for you to jump up there, and you would have got that work.
Hello, y'all. How you doing? Y'all?
What up, y'all?
Yeah, I mean.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, I mean.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Good to you.
Hello, Yamin.
Hey, how you doing, Kwani?
I'm doing well.
What's going on? I just want. Well, I'm going to decline the conversation about the race, but I did want to address the just the definition. But before I did that, I wanted to address the guy that came up on here and insulted me for no reason. I'm aware of him. I've seen him in different platforms or whatever, but I never spoke ill of him. I always had respect for him, and he decides to come on here tonight and call me a clown and associate me with prisons. That seems to be a running theme on here. All I know is that I never did anything to this older man. I assume that he's older. Said that objecting and letting us know how he truly feels about me. He associated me with prisons. I think that he's yearning to hear from his loved ones that are there, and he wants me to be the middleman to contact them.
Uh-oh.
The overreaching thing that I understand about this man is that his entire beef sector career rests on him explaining over to people that he's truly a heterosexual man.
Are you talking about Langston Hughes? You talking about Langston Hughes?
Yeah, the one that just came up on here and spoke to my character negatively when I never did one disrespectful thing to him. But I wanted to add something, Sir King. I looked up the term community, and without having to search deeply on the first definition that came up, is a feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
Correct. And I'm thinking that he doesn't. That's what he's not connected with that. He's not connected with that.
So if that's what he meant when he used it, it's appropriate. So
but
I guess
does that same thing apply to the black community?
I declined that discussion when I came up.
Why you feel comfortable discussing that but don't want to discuss the other? That seems a little bit hypocritical in my eyes.
To who?
You feel what part do you feel is hypocritical, Sir King?
Who's being hypocritical?
No. I'm saying you're talking about the whole community thing being gay, but then when it comes
I spoke of community neutrally without putting an adjective in front of it because that's the term I looked up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but Sir King, you're saying that you feel that Duchess Kelly Love is hypocritical by what? Why?
First he says he doesn't like any labels, right?
Okay.
But he identifies as gay.
Well, saying gay that's a label.
No, okay, exactly. So that's an immediate contradiction and being hypocritical.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think that he does not understand the stuff that he's saying.
Right. I understand where you're coming from. I understand.
Yeah, but when you speak of fellowship, that's predicated on like sociability and comradeship. So if a person doesn't feel that, they could clearly say that yes, I am a member of this. However, I don't have any ties to this particular community.
So he's a member of the white community then.
If that's what he feels, that's what he feels.
I'm just speaking of community.
I understand that, but
yeah, because my whole drive was the homosexual thing, which I've taken you up on that before, and that's been an issue too. Like you can clearly be a transsexual and not a member of the LGBT. You can clearly be a homosexual and not a member of the LGBT. Given the definition of a feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
Yeah, but he will immediately form a fellowship with those when they start discriminating based on his, him being gay. You see what I'm saying? So that whole...
You say he would immediately feel fellowship. That's an assumption. That's an assumption.
Okay, so he would be up for losing
his job. Immediately feel he might immediately feel victimization and not fellowship. I guess you don't know the attitudes that a lot of black homosexuals have towards the LGBT.
My question to you, y'all, is
very racist.
My question to y'all is, why will he talk about the gay issue? But when we ask you, how do you feel about him saying that about the black community? You said no comment. Why is that?
Could you repeat that? Yeah, I wouldn't into
You said you came up here to speak about his choice of not being into the gay. No. I know. So I was asking you, why did you say no comment about the race situation? Because to me, that's more important. What you claim with being gay, straight. Can you hear me?
I don't know. But Vaughn, hello, how you doing?
It's going in and out. But I think I heard some of it. You said that it was more important. That's why I think that y'all. That's why I think that y'all protect on that if you feel that is more important. But to pull it, I do at different times shy away from racial topics. I did it the other day when the white guy came on here, and I confronted him and I asked him, why is he bringing up racially charged topics? So I pick and choose.
But to me, well, let me say this about me.
Hold on, Kwani. Hold on 1 second. Kwani,
okay.
hold on 1 second. Vonnie Vaughn.
Okay.
Hello, Vonnie Vaughn. How you doing? Vonnie Vaughn? Okay. All right, go on, Queen Kwani. I guess Vonnie can't hear us. Go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to say this. Okay, I understand that Yah is saying he want to take the racial part out of it, and he only wants to speak on the homosexual aspect of it. But for me, I speak on the racism first because I don't know who's homosexual unless you tell me. We don't know who's having sex with who until we open up our mouths and share it.
Right.
Just because I see a man with a little switch in his hip, that doesn't mean he's gay. Exactly. Just because I see a woman who's a lot more aggressive than I will normally see a woman that I've seen in my life that's a little bit more aggressive doesn't mean that she's a homosexual. I don't know who anyone is having sex with. You're not considered a homosexual or a heterosexual until you're in bed with somebody.
Right.
I don't know who's in bed with who unless you tell me that. I can look at me looking at you. I know you're black. According to your aesthetics, your sexuality, I know nothing about until you tell me that.
It's obvious.
Or I walk in on you having sex with someone.
Can I say one quick thing? With the gay issue, sometimes it's obvious. Sometimes these gay men, flaming queens, want to make themselves known. So they put it on extra. So in our society, you can tell sometimes who's gay and who's not because some try to, make it known. So
I understand that, but Natasha, I don't just walk into the world saying that people are homosexuals or straight because I don't know.
Exactly. I'm saying from my point of view and being in the community since forever, I know that if you see visually, you see a man and he's effeminate and doing more extra, he's more than likely gay. I mean, let's be realistic.
Okay, I understand that. I understand that, but I try my best not to judge that.
Oh, but
I try my best not to judge that because I know some people. I know some guys and some girls that are more. I know some women that are more masculine, but they're telling me that they're not homosexual. What am I supposed to do? Say that I'm supposed to say they are? I don't know what they're doing in their bedroom.
You can think it and say, "Well, Mama, I think you're lying." I question it.
No, but that's not what I do. I don't judge them on that because I see that they're more masculine.
Exactly.
Because a woman wants to play football, it doesn't mean she wants to be a man. It doesn't mean she's having sex with a woman. That's not how I live my life. I know some men who love dancing. I know some men who love dancing and love the opera. That doesn't mean that they're having sex with men at night.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Vonnie, how you doing?
I'm fine. Can y'all hear me this time?
Yes.
Okay, good. How y'all doing? I just want to say hey real quick. And I'm not coming on here to argue, but I was in. Hey, good. How you doing? I was in Duchess's chat. And also, since I've been listening to this live, I went back and I looked at the minute mark and I listened to what he said. And what he said was, he did not say that he was not part of the Black community. What he said was, he was making a comparison between when you see him, he said, you see a Black man. And he said, a Black man is not a community, it's a race. That's what he said. If you'll go back and look at it. So that's all I wanted to clarify. He did not say that he was not part of the Black community.
That's not what he said. Hold on, y'all.
Well, I don't want to argue with you, Sir King, but if you just go back and look at your own minute mark, that's what I did, and I looked at it because I wanted to be sure, and because I did not never hear him say he wasn't part of the Black community. So I looked at it.
I'm part of the goddamn Black race.
Right, exactly. Before that he said he is the Black race, but he's not part of the Black community.
No, it's being taken out of context. He wasn't saying he was just before that. So you got to look at the whole thing. He was saying how if you look at him and he had those glasses on, he said, if you look at me with these glasses on, you see maybe a gay man. And then he took the glasses off. And he said, he just sat there. He said, but if I take these off, you see a black man. He said, that's not the black community. That's a race. So I didn't think he was saying that he's not a part of the black community. He was just saying that is a race. Being black is a race, not a community. And I agree with that. So that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to. Okay, thank you guys. Have a great day.
You're welcome. You do the same.
You too.
Well, that's what I've been trying to say.
I didn't watch the video. I didn't see Duchess say it or not say it, so I can't comment and voice my opinion until I watch the video. So
yeah, I'm
gonna sit this out.
I just saw what was going on over here, and I thought I'd come and comment on it because I know that Duchess does see the world a little different.
Well, she does. To me, why when you say, okay, I'm part of the black race and the black community? Because you just got out of saying I'm gay, but I'm not part of the gay community. It's just weird. It's just, I don't know if it comes down to wording or semantics. It's just weird.
But can I say this?
I have no offense with the gay part, but if he did say the black part, that's the only thing I would take offense to. But everything else, I mean, he has his rights to feel any type of way he want to feel.
Yeah,
if he don't identify with being in the gay community, that's his choice. He has that right. And if he said that about the black part, I don't understand that, and I would like to further understand why do you feel that way.
Personally, if he does feel that way, that's his business. I don't question anybody on how they feel. Why? It's because I'm transgender. All my life I felt like a girl. I don't try to make anyone understand. Now, if you ask me, and if you're not in my community and you ask me, I will answer certain questions. But I want to be respected as I say who I am. So if Duchess, whatever he says he is or is not, that is his right, and that's what I will respect. Whether I question it or not, that's his on him. Just like people will question me. Oh, well, just because you had this and this done, that doesn't make you a woman. And then, then the argument is on, or either I just ignore them. So that's how I'm feeling like Duchess. Sometimes I get sick of the LGBT community. They're shady, they're racist in there, they're competitive. Oh, I look realer than you. When the fact of the matter is, if society spooks that you're transgender, no matter how real you are, you still have a chance of getting your ass beat. Like we hear about transgender women being attacked. And then that latest one about the transgender women getting attacked, it was a white transgender, I understand, who started the whole shit with this black guy. And the black girls that she was with caught the brunt of the drama. They beat the black girl down. And they thought that they did not realize, the man didn't realize that the white woman was also trans. And she paid money to get her pocketbook.
Yeah, I saw that video of them getting attacked in Hollywood.
Woman is in the hospital. Yes, and the black transgender woman now, they're trying to start a fund me for all the health care that she's going to need. The black man beat her ass, and the white girl trans started the whole shit. He did not know that she was how it happened. Somebody called it out that those are boys. So that's when the man went ate shit, and the black girl caught the brunt of it, and the white transgender girl felt grand because they did not, even though they called it out, she did not get turned out like the black girl did, and she was the one that called the black man a name. The white transgender bitch called the the black guy homeless or whatever, and that was not the case. So he let her have it. And it was her and two other black trans women. Now they're coming to her defense. They get their ass beat. She didn't get a mark on her. They're still believing that she's not trans. Now I can understand. I wouldn't fuck with the white bitch either. I'm her friend, and she didn't even do anything. to try to diffuse the situation, and I get beat up trying to protect that bitch, and now I may be disfigured or have a disability for life over some white
But
trans bitch who tried it, and she's trans like me, but just because she was white and light skinned and beautiful, she gets a pass. But they
but
beat the black trans women down.
Natasha, I seen an interview with the 3 people that was attacked on Hollywood, and from what I was able to see physically, they all look normal. Nobody had a black eye, no broken bones, no casts, no swollen lips, no scars. They look the same. They did an interview with the news about the attack they experienced in Hollywood, and from what I seen, they all look normal. No one
Well,
was
it's
beat up.
different.
Nobody was hospitalized. They could have been
It's
traumatized
different story.
and
It's
scared, but
different
they weren't beat
stories
up.
being told. Lemon, it's different stories being told. But the fact of the matter is, it was an issue. It was said that the white
No, I
woman,
agree.
the white trans girl, paid to get her pocketbook back because it was taken from her, and one of the black girls did get knocked. Now it's different stories floating around, but the white trans girl is known a little bit, and it's white privilege. So in the LGBT community, there you have it. They found the white trans girl more attractive, more appealing, and they whatever business they gave, it was to the directed at the black trans women. That's the point. Whether it was a fight and they really got beat up,
Yeah,
it's the
it's
point
evident
of
that
they
black
looking at the white
transgenders
girl.
face life
That's
harder.
yes, they
Okay,
are,
well,
especially in Hollywood, because she did.
going back to what we were originally talking about,
Huh?
I agree that Duchess can say whatever he
Yeah,
wants to
that's
say.
Duchess' choice.
He can say whatever. I mean, he could feel
Right.
however he wants to feel. That's within his right.
You
But
know what this?
when you come for
Oh,
people, they are able to
when did you and
examine
Duchess
what you
get into
say.
it?
Man, I didn't even know he did
When did
something.
you
He
and
wrote
Duchess get into it?
Natasha. It didn't have to happen. I said something on my channel. I'm able to do that. I'm allowed to do that. Then he created a community post talking about he's just an old gay. And he's not part of the community. Boo boo. That's what he said.
I
That's
look at it like this. Like, we don't understand how Nicole Tyler was so Team Trump, although most black people were predominantly Democrats. So when I see a lot of black people at these Trump rallies and stuff like that, I get upset, but then I want to further understand, why do you feel this way? Why do you want to vote for this person despite the stuff you know about this person? Why do you still stand behind this person? So I look at when people make comments about not being a part of the black community, I look at it like
Yeah,
that.
it is.
I get upset, but I want to understand, why do you feel this way?
Yeah, but you have to also understand that we
But
all come
Lemon,
from different communities, and
I
we're
do. I
all
get
not
that,
raised
and
the
I get that.
same. Also,
That's
it's
why.
also it's
it's
what you feel
evident.
about yourself, and then there are some black people in the world who feel like white people do. Pull yourself from your damn bootstraps, because how was I able to make it and you not able to make it?
Right.
There are people that we know in our real lives that feel that way. I got people in my real life that feel that way. They don't understand why black folks are acting like why are you struggling when we're not struggling? I know some people
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Same. But I was saying it more so to the point of, when talking about it, that I get upset, but rather than getting upset and forming my own opinion, I just want to have a conversation with you to see, why do you feel this way? How did you get here? And, just to get a better understanding versus making my own opinion about the situation.
I know, but I've asked people that who feel that way, and they think that we're lazy. I think that's what they say. I see
What
them as lazy.
I hate when I
I
hear that.
lazy. I'm telling you, I've heard. So I got some black friends who said, I see black folks as lazy. Every time they in trouble, it's all about accusing the white man. I'm telling you, I've heard it myself. They said it to me. I don't understand why every time something goes wrong in the world, they blame it white folks. I know some black folks who say, "I'm tired of hearing about slavery. Y'all always talking about slavery. I'm sick of it." I have heard black folks say it.
So I
form an opinion of them, and I'm like, oh really? Oh really? Some of us will make it, and some of us won't.
That's true. Hey, Lachey.
Hey, Lachey.
Hey.
Hey, Lachey. How you doing?
I'm good, Sir King. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for stopping through.
No problem. Hey, Lemon. Hello, panel members.
How are you? Hi.
I'm great. Well, I just race is always such a expensive and heavy topic to talk about. As well as sexuality. God forbid, speaking of them both together, that's really something. But there are lots of stereotypes about different people and different races of people, and there are lots of stereotypes about Black people. And I do believe that some Black people believe some of the stereotypes about themselves. And when they do that, let's say, okay, some of the stereotypes are, okay, you're Black, that means that you like rap music, you like to dress in, trendy hip-hop-ish styles, you wear your hair this way, you speak this type of slang and jargon. And so for the black people that don't, subscribe to those trends, like say for instance, I'm Black, I like anime. I'm Black, I like rock music. I'm Black, I like hockey and I don't know.
And what they say about you? Oh, she want to be white.
Right, and that's small. That's very small-minded. But the thing is, there are lots of us as Black people that don't really see it that way. And what they do is, instead of critically thinking and saying, actually, all Black people are not the same. Some of us like this type of thing, some of us don't. But a lot of us, instead of saying, hey, I'm a Black person and I like rock music and I like anime and I like this and that, that doesn't make me any less Black. Instead of critically thinking and saying that, many of them say, well, I'm not Black, or, I don't, all my friends are white because no Black people don't like anime, and Black people don't like this, and Black people don't like that, which is untrue. But instead of them critically thinking and saying, that's not the case, they'll just say, well, I'm not really Black, or they'll just try to distance themselves from being Black, like saying, oh, I'm mixed, or saying that they're not a part of the community.
That's the first thing they'll throw in there. I'm not Black. That is the first thing they'll throw in there to keep from being ostracized from Black folks. Because I've had that happen to me too. Because I like certain type of foods. That's not the normal foods that Black folks would eat. By me eating sushi, I guess I'm Japanese now. Huh? I mean, really.
What up, Dark Phoenix?
I see that as that's small-minded though, because one should open up their mind and say, we as Black people, we're unlimited. Not just, oh well, I'm not connected to my community. That's not the case. That's a small-minded thing to say and think.
It's just, I even see it with white children because they like rap music. Oh, they want to be Black. I don't see that either. No, they just like the music. They just like the music. It makes them feel good. Also,
Black people is the same. So
we're all. Then on top of that, we're all generation.
Hello, Dr.
Yeah, I was saying that because I'm wondering if because there's so many negative connotations and stereotypes about being Black and the negative stereotypes about being gay. Is it possible that DKL is distancing himself from both of those because of the negative stereotypes that come with that, as opposed to critically thinking and not distancing himself and saying,
you know what, and that is that is a possibility, because also, like I said to you all, he is well round. He's well traveled. He was in the entertainment industry. You have to also understand, everybody around the world is basing the stereotypical black person of what's happening in the United States. In the United States is what they're doing. Even black folks in Africa think we're horrible black folks in America. When I go out the country, I'm exotic to them. Oh, you're not. I've had some black folks say to me, "Oh, you're not those kind of black people." Excuse me.
That's small thinking. It's very small thinking. That's what I believe. It's very small
and Dark
thinking.
Phoenix done dipped out. They were trying to say something, but
I'm sorry. You can come back. I'm sorry.
Got to get in there. Get in where you fit in.
Okay. And Lachey, I love your voice. It's very unique.
It is.
Thank you. I've been hearing that all my life. I wish I could hear myself the way others do, but I can't.
You never listen to it on a recorder or playback? You ain't never watched yourself on playback?
But I don't know. I still sound like me. I still can't
She still can't hear it because it's hers.
Yeah.
All right, hold on 1 second. Dark Phoenix, you're here.
Hey, Dark Phoenix.
Hello.
Hi, Dark Phoenix. Hi.
Hey, Eric. Hello, Kwani. Hello, Lemonhead. Sir King.
What up?
Lachey.
Hey, Dark Phoenix. I see you've been cutting up in the chat.
On to Natasha.
Uh-oh.
She's trying to come back
Natasha.
on. Okay, go ahead.
You are a man with fake tits.
Oh, Lord.
Your pussy is like a motherfucking kangaroo pouch.
No.
Oh, Lord.
That was created by a motherfucking man. You are you are a science project that was created by surgeons.
No.
Take off that wig.
No.
Take it off.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
And I want to know who stabbed or shot you in the forehead.
Uh-oh, Lachey dropped off.
Dark Phoenix, what's y'all beef? Because Natasha's sweet.
I got a joke. I got a joke. Sir King, I got a joke for you.
Please let it be appropriate.
Can I say it?
No, you can't say it.
My granny, what big man hands you? It's appropriate. No, I was getting. It's no cuss words. My Natasha, what big man hands you have? That better to hold you down, my child.
Oh,
my Natasha, what big man feet you have? The better to run after you, my dear. My Natasha, what a big dick you got between your legs. The better to fuck you with, my dear.
Oh Lord. Natasha, you got to get on the Android. You on the iPhone.
Are you still filming those? Are you still filming those men without their knowledge, bitch? Are you still filming men without? Are you still filming men without their knowledge, bitch?
Bring that little boy with you.
Shut up!
Trial, bitch. So I can come to the trial and watch you be locked up. When is the trial?
I couldn't picture no man fucking you in your fake pussy.
Hey,
Lord.
Can I ask y'all a question?
No.
Oh, Natasha.
I'm not
Natasha.
with this.
Natasha.
She has a lemon. Nobody can hear her. She is so low.
She's in the chat.
You need to get on the Android. She doesn't want to get on the Android. Nobody can hear her.
Natasha, get on your Android.
That is the closet. That is the closet track.
Hello?
That's a closet track.
What's y'all beef? Hey, Dark Phoenix, what's y'all beef?
That black man, why do you call them pieces of charcoal? And why do you refer to black men as motherfucking monkeys? Why do you do that? What is my beef? This motherfucking thing always coming for fucking females.
I refer to you as
and you are a pill popping man dressing like a motherfucking woman.
Natasha, you need to fix your phone. Natasha, fix your phone.
I know that was you, bitch. I would have left. Okay. I didn't know your faggot ass was going to be up there. I didn't know who Dark Phoenix was. I would have left. I would have exit stage left. I can't stand that damn child molester.
Nobody wants to fuck that fake pussy you have between your legs.
Bitch.
Oh Lord.
You fuck. Oh, you can't.
Flush.
Oh no, they gotta go. They gotta go. They'll stand in the background. I'm not doing that because I'm sorry. Oops, I didn't mean to do that to y'all. I'm not doing that because that's the whole thing that happened with Custer, man. He got mad because other people were saying derogatory things, and he thought I was being hypocritical. So I can't let that happen.
And that's why I've changed my wicked ways because I don't want Custer man to think that.
Quantity, because Custer man really likes you. I can attest
I like him too,
to what he said.
But I don't want him to feel. I came in on the tail end of it, and I saw that he was upset, and he was saying, "Well, you let Quantity do it." Yeah. But also, when people ask me to stop it, I stop.
Right, you do.
Temporarily.
Yeah, I know it's temporary. I know, but I know, but I heard what he said. I understood what he felt. I understood what he felt.
Right.
And sometimes, like I said, you don't know what you're doing until you sit back and you watch. Mm-hmm. And I heard everything he was saying. Sure.
Amongst your friendships you had on YouTube, what is it that causes a rift between you and certain content creators to where y'all fall out? Like, it seems like y'all would get along. They would enjoy you. They appreciate you coming on StreamYard and what you bring. What happens between y'all friendships that causes a rift between y'all? Like, what do you think it is? You're too outspoken?
I'm too outspoken. Then on top of that, okay, they want me to do one. This is what's happening. We're having not just friendship on YouTube in front of you all, but we're also having friendship off of YouTube. And those two things are not matching up. You understand what I'm saying? In one breath, behind the scenes, you want me to be me. Then when I give you me on YouTube, it's too much. You understand? And I can't live in limbo. They want me to. They're trying to balance me out. You can't. You ask me for an apple, and I give you an apple, and you say it's the wrong apple that I gave you. No.
But let me ask you this.
And that's what was happening because I was having friendship with them in front of you all. I was also having friendship with them without you all. A lot of times, I wasn't just like how I do with Sir King. Sir King and I don't have a friendship outside of YouTube. I see that he's live. I see something that's going on, and I see that there's something I want to talk about. So I click on the link. With these particular individuals, they have texted me or called me and say, I'm going live at 8:00. Would you come on my live? And I'll say, okay, what's the topic about? We have a conversation, and then I'll come on. Okay. And then when I come on and I give you myself, then if something is going on with you and other people on YouTube, because you got relationships with other people on YouTube, then you call me and say, Kwani, would you come back on and apologize? No, I will not. Because they don't approve. Now you mad at me? No.
So you feel once the audience get upset with what you bring to the table, then they kind of flip on you as well?
And then they'll call me. Then they'll call me behind the scenes and say, "Oh, Kwani, you did too much. You hurt some people's feelings. Could you please apologize?" No, I will not. No, I will not. Because I'm building a rapport with you. I'm not building a rapport with the folks that got a problem with me. We're strangers. Why would you ask me to apologize to a stranger? If you feel triggered by something that I'm saying, log off. You never heard me come on Sir King Live and say, you know what, I'm feeling triggered. No, what I would do if he's talking about something I don't want to hear, I log off. I don't come up at StreamYard and say, you know what, Sir King, I don't like what you're saying tonight, and I'm triggered by it. And I need for you to apologize to me. No, he's a stranger. He has every right to his opinion like I do.
So what do you think is happening in Texas?
They're having fun right now, and then on Saturday they say they're gonna do what they're gonna do. If they do it, they do it. If they don't, they don't. They're saying that they're going to be the limits. I don't know if it's true, but I'm gonna say it. I was told that some individuals got together and spoke with the DA in Texas, in San Antonio, and I don't know what they're doing with Tracy. I have no idea. I'm out of it. I just got that message right before Sean and went live.
They spoke to or going to speak to
somebody went and spoke with somebody sat down with the DA, the district attorney's office within Texas, in reference to what Tracy said about posting Phi Babe daughter on them sites.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just telling you what was sent to me, and then Sean made his own video earlier saying that they were going to go. They were going to get permits. I don't know what they need the permits for, but they're going to get permits. They're going to make flyers. They're going to post them all over the neighborhood where Tracy lives. Going to go on her complex and post those flyers, talking about all the things that Tracy has done in reference to Phi Babe's daughter. Also, they have contacted some newsroom, and they're going to be sending out there protesting. Now, if that's true, I have no idea. We'll find out on Saturday morning. All this is supposed to go down on Saturday morning. Now, I don't know.
You know why they need a permit, right?
What do they need the permits for?
To do a protest or to assemble.
Oh, okay. That's what I was told. Okay, well, that's what was told, and Sean went live and said it before he got on the flight. Now, all of them are in Texas now.
I think that's kind of what...
Okay, but Sean is in Texas. Wiley is in Texas. The Truth Enterprise is there. Maturish. Leo the Lioness Queen, and I don't know whoever else. And I guess Phi Babe may be there too tomorrow. Now, I don't know whoever else, because some people are behind the scenes not showing their faces.
Exactly.
So I don't know who are. Right. I'm just telling you who I know Chris, that is really there.
You know, Chris is there too.
Chris W?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he's there too? Okay, well, I guess he's there then.
Yeah. He lives there.
Oh, okay, they're trying to get in contact with Rebel's son.
Sir King, I brought that up.
But they're not in San Antonio right now.
Right.
They're somewhere else. And they're supposed to be getting on some bus and driving to San Antonio.
You want to know something interesting?
Kwani don't have nothing to do with that mess. I ain't got nothing to do with it, child. I tapped out. Told you I left that mess alone.
I got you.
Somebody was missing from the gentleman's panels today too.
Oh damn!
Who?
Damn! I should have checked it out. I missed it.
Who was missing?
It was Rebel.
Oh well, maybe Rebel's son will be there. He lives in Texas too. I don't have nothing to do with that. I told Tracy that she was enemy number one. I told her that behind the scenes. I told her that on her damn live as well. If she doesn't want to listen, that's all on her. She's on her own. And like I said, nobody's not going to jail for Tracy. Do you really think that somebody's going to stand in line and go to prison for somebody they don't know? Now, we may all get on YouTube and talk to each other and talk crazy. We're not going to jail for no stranger. You think I'm going to jail for YouTube trash? The answer is no.
Sir King.
Yeah, I see her in the background. I never played her video, so I don't know what she's talking about. Never played her.
Who's that?
That's Dis Santos, one of Kwani's friends, but she changed her name to Meth Addict. That's why I'm not bringing her up here.
What the hell? You didn't play none of her shit.
I know.
She's nice. I like her.
I never even played the audio.
But what I don't like about her is she wishy-washy. You don't know if she's cool with you one minute or she beefing with you the next minute. I don't like people like that. Like, just be you. Don't come up here with all these different personalities. She's like going through too much.
She made another video. She thinks I played the video of her new video, which I didn't. So I don't even know what that's about.
Well, why are the pretty chicks so crazy?
I just want Tracy to be safe. I want Tracy to be safe. That's all I want. Tracy, stay safe. Because like I said,
it'll be funny if y'all think that all this stuff is gonna go down, and then on that day don't nothing go down. Then it's like egg on everybody's face for y'all coming up with these crazy speculations.
You're right, but she still should be safe no matter what. I don't care if they just there doing a show. Tracy still needs to be safe no matter what. This is not, because to me this is not funny. I don't see this funny to me.
Right.
No, I mean, like, look. If you coming after somebody, just do what you got to do by yourself. But I mean, hey, I'm I'm clueless to what's going on, so I don't want to even act like I have a clue to what's going on because I don't like to feel stupid. I like to just let shit play out and then I just watch from the sidelines.
Well, only video I saw today was Sean's, and then later on, somebody sent me something, and I said, "What the heck is going on? What?" And then I went over there and I saw that Sean was live this evening, and I'm like, "What the heck is happening?" And they said they're all in Texas, and I don't know. I ain't gonna do it, Jeff. It's not. That's not my fight. Not my place.
Well, they're not going to physically harm her because they wouldn't self-incriminate themselves.
We're all too old, and I don't know. Everybody's too old. We want to go to jail.
But you wouldn't film yourself going to Texas if you're going to do harm to somebody. So clearly, they're not doing harm to her.
I would hope that they wouldn't.
Who does that?
I would hope that they wouldn't. But just like Tim that lived here in St. Louis with me, what's going on with him?
Who's Tim?
Tim Norman.
Oh, the dude from the Sweetie Pie.
That was dumb. That's quite dumb too. And sometimes people just dumb criminals. Some people just dumb criminals. I don't believe if I'm going to commit a crime, I commit a crime by myself. The right hand will never know what the left hand going to do.
Right. How can we help you, Dos Santos?
Hello, Kwani. Hello, Tasha.
Hi.
Hello, Sir King. How can you help me? You can take down the video of you streaming my audio of the very first video that I made about you. I will continue with my copyright strike.
Okay.
What about you saying that you porn bombed him?
Not the porn bomb video, Lemon. The very first video. Who sent you? He played a video that I made about him on his live. I want the shit down. Is that how you want me to talk, Sir King? Is that a little bit more peppy for you?
You come on my platform, always threaten me. Nobody invited you over here, so now you want to come over and threaten me.
Threatening you is saying I'm gonna cause bodily harm.
Bye. Take care.
That's a threat.
All right, I'm tired of that. Go ahead.
Bye.
Have a great day.
She hella weird. One day she come on sleepy. The next day she come on, I'm so popping on YouTube. I got 10K views. The next day I'm finna strike your video because you're using my content. Get your weird ass out of here. You just looking for attention because no one's paying you no attention. You're pretty, but you're crazy as fuck. So you need to go to sleep with your sleepy ass, always looking for attention.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
Is someone let me ask a question in your room. Let me see who it was.
Unbelievable.
Shay D said, am I afraid to go to jail? It's not about being afraid to go to jail. It'd be stupid to go to jail. Would you like to go to jail, Shay D, with your stupid ass? Who stands in line to go to prison, you dumb bitch? You sound like an ignorant Negro.
Oh, Lord. Kwani.
Well, that's ignorant. Who the hell stands in line to go off to jail? Who wants to become an adult and go to jail? No one stands in line to go off to prison. You idiot. It's not about fear, bitch. It's about being foolish. Damn fool.
Coming over here demanding something like somebody's no one's paying attention to your ass. Even if you use 30 seconds of your content, they already forgot about you. You're not even rememberable. You're just pretty. You're pretty, but you're boring. That's your problem. You're just pretty, but you're boring. That's it. That's your problem. You're a pretty, boring girl.
People say some stupid stuff on YouTube. I tell you. I mean, really. Oh, you scared of jail? Who the fuck standing in line to go there? Sound like an idiot. Who the hell is standing in line to go off to jail? Who the hell standing in line to go to end their career? Just idiots. Oh, Kwani. So I'm supposed to prove to y'all I'm not afraid to go to jail. That's only a fool will do that. I don't own no damn lineage, no respect to no bitch on here. So silly.
But why do you assume they're going to jail? What makes you think they're going to jail? You only go to jail when you resist. If they tell you something like this protest needs to come to an end. If you don't listen, that's when you go to jail. But if you listen, no one's going to jail. Only time you're going to jail if you physically harming somebody.
No, these people crazy. They just love the bull crap. Silly. I don't understand these people. I really don't.
What do you feel about this, Natasha?
Kwani, why are you so jealous? Jealous of what? Jealous of a bum? What's going on YouTube we all can do. Jealous of what? How can I be jealous when we're all doing the same thing? Getting on YouTube talking. Getting on YouTube showing our black behinds or white behinds. We're all doing the same thing. Getting on YouTube being buffoons. Jealous of what? Majority of us are behind a damn avatar. What the hell are you talking about? Jealous of what? Silly. You don't have anything for me to be jealous of, and I don't know who the hell you are. You couldn't have too goddamn much ass on YouTube like me. So why would I be jealous? When we're all doing the same damn thing. Y'all say some stupid shit to be some grown ass bitches. These are adult bitches.
Don't let these comment people. They're doing this because they.
But they're silly. The stuff that come out of people's mouths. Kwani, you jealous? Jealous of what? Because I can't get on a plane and fly? What the hell? I can get on a plane and fly for free. What the hell are you talking about? It is COVID-19 out here. You think I'm going to get on the plane and go act a damn fool when we don't even see the silent killer is COVID-19?
I agree.
Ain't no damn way I'll be up in no damn house with these folks all around America don't know who the hell carrying a damn disease with this virus. Silly. No way in hell I'll be on no damn plane. Unless I'm going for business. Because they're paying me to go. I'm not being paid. Even if Teresa and I was still cool. I'm not getting on no damn plane, leave my damn family to go to no damn Texas to fight for her honor. I don't know her. And furthermore, it's COVID-19 out here. Y'all sound like some idiots. Who the hell doing reality? And if Sean therefore a reality show is even stupid. The real reality shows that does have money behind it is not even going live. They at home doing it from everybody's house. Y'all sound stupid. I've never seen such imbeciles in all my days. So King, are they doing reality shows now? Are the reality shows happening right now?
Not to my net. I don't think so. No.
They can't even do the reunions together. Andy Cohen.
Did you meet up with Duchess during COVID?
Andy Cohen is in his own house while he was closing out all his shows. Everybody in their own home.
That's true.
They look like Sean them look like idiots, all in the same damn house together. Did they all take their temperature and ask those questions before they all came in the house together? All of them in the house together.
We're speculating. We all speculating.
And flying from all these different places, really. And then next week they all could be going to glory. Sound like idiots. Trying to get the hell up out of here. Sounds silly. Come on, sir. Can you give us some tea?
No, we have a guest. Hello, it's Makia.
Hi, Sir King. Hi, everybody. I'm just be real quick.
Hello.
Hi. I'm just trying to figure out because it's all speculation about what they're doing. Because from what I gathered, Sean is out there for his birthday. I guess they all hanging out. I don't think that'll be stupid for them to go out there and bother Teresa. Now, if they want to bring awareness to what Teresa did, I get it. I understand that. But to sit here and say, oh, they're going out there to harm her and she need to be safe. Where was all this a few weeks ago and nobody didn't say nothing to her to leave that little girl alone? Leave the kids alone. Everybody kept telling her, stop it, stop it. She kept going. So why everybody now, oh, we scared. This is the same thing that happened with VS. When VS was out here bothering people and torturing people, then as soon as the walls closed in on her, then everybody coming out here. Y'all need to leave that girl alone. Don't call the police. Don't say that because they still want to sit here and watch the F shit. That's the only reason why they don't want nobody to go out there and handle business. And when it comes down to children. But from what I saw, they just out there hanging out and having a good time. That's the only thing I see. I don't think Sean is that stupid to go out there and bother the truth.
I don't believe he would be that stupid either. He has a career.
I think they're going out there for some fun and they're gonna have everybody talking like they're going to do something to Tracy the whole time. They're gonna pay her no mind.
Right. I would hope that. I would hope that. I would hope that's what Sean would do. Sean has a career, child. Charlie. I would hope he wouldn't lose his career over no buffoonery.
He wouldn't.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Sean is like he said he's a punk. That nigga ain't going to jail.
Heck no. No. Of course he wouldn't go to jail behind. He wouldn't go to jail behind anybody. So of course he's not going to jail behind no Tracy. Tracy is nothing but a little cupcake to him.
I think they know how gullible the YouTube streets is, so they letting y'all run with as many different stories as y'all can, because what's going to happen is it's going to be none of that.
It keeps them relevant. It gets numbers. It makes money. If it don't make money, it don't make sense for Sean. Okay. If it don't make money, it doesn't make sense for Bradley. Bradley is getting clicks and views. Bradley is not going out to that woman's house.
Exactly.
Sean doing what Sean do, and y'all give him, not y'all up here, but I'm just saying, people give him what he wants, and y'all do it every time.
Hello.
You're right.
Y'all sit up all night what this man's doing. I don't give a damn.
Hey, Sir King.
Hey.
Girl, you jealous. I don't even lie to you.
All night. She done called the police, and they gonna sit right there and laugh at her all weekend.
Lemon, I think this is that same woman.
What woman?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot going on. What's up?
I just got on here to say that she do sound jealous. Like, why would you say that? Like, why would you start a rumor? You sound mad and jealous, like you wish you was.
Who started a rumor? What rumor did I start? It's the truth. It was said. What are you talking about? Why would I be jealous of what though? What am I jealous of? Jealous of getting on the plane to get COVID to go hang out with strangers? Why would I be jealous?
You let me speak. You're jealous because for one, you lied and said that he was going to get picket signs and go protest.
That's what they said, honey.
So stop listening to rumors. Think for yourself. You sound
the same reason why your ass is on here listening, bitch.
You're
the same reason why your ass is on here listening, bitch.
Why are you so jealous? You miss him?
Yes, I do. I love him. I want him to be right here with me. I love him so much. Can you send him to me? Please send him to me. Tell him to leave Texas and come on home to Kwani. Oh yes, I miss him so. I miss him so.
We know. We can say
I miss him so.
You know.
I miss him so. He misses me too, girl.
Lies, bullshit.
Evidently, are you up here trying to fix us together? Are you trying to fix us together? Because why you up here, bitch? Bitch, why you up here? I'm always talking about him because he always talking about me.
Girl, bye.
He always talking about me. That's why he over there flagging my channel, girl. Because he misses me too, honey. I surely am. His name is not Sean Bradley. His name is Bradley Sean Tatum, bitch.
Oh, I thought it was Sean Bradley Tatum.
His name is Bradley Sean Tatum, bitch. I've been in the car with him, honey. Have you?
You love him?
You, bitch?
You love him.
Have you been behind the scenes with him, bitch?
Do you love
Sound to me, you a little jealous, bitch. Sound like you a little jealous, bitch. I see the whole is jealous. Sound like you jealous.
Ness, is that you?
You love him.
I sure do. I love him very much, bitch.
Don't you miss him?
I more than miss him. I more than miss him. I want to go and protest for him. He ain't got to go out. I'll protest for him. I'll carry me a piece of cake sign, bitch.
Do you wish you was in the house with him? Do you wish you were over there with him?
I wish he was over here with me.
Nah, that's not when he happened.
I wish he was over here with me. I don't want to be in Texas. I want him to be here in Missouri with me.
I feel like you want to be in Texas. Skirt.
I don't need to be in Texas, bitch.
You miss him, girl.
I sure do. Why are you so concerned about it? Are you mad because I'm gonna take your man from you? Why are you so consumed and so concerned about it, though, bitch?
I'm laughing. How am I mad? I'm confused.
How are you? But why are you scared?
So wow, did you just?
Why are you confused? Are you afraid I'm gonna take him from you, bitch? Are you magazine with you, bitch? Are you magazine with you tonight, bitch? Sound like to me you magazine with you tonight, bitch. That's what I think is going on. I think she magazine with her tonight, bitch. Are you mad because it was the Are you mad because it's not with you? I'm okay with sharing them. I'm okay with sharing that dick.
No.
Sharing that dick, that big black chocolate dick.
No.
Oh my God, what's going on? Oh wow.
I think she's upset because I think she's upset.
Look.
She's more upset than I am, and I'm the one with the nigga. It seemed to me that you mad because you mad because he left you? Why you not in Texas with him, bitch? Are you in Texas with him, bitch?
No.
Are you in Texas with him, bitch? I see you in Texas with him, bitch. Are you? You ain't in Texas with him either now. Oh,
Kwani. All right. So wow. Is there anything else you need to say? Because you just antagonizing her. And that's not what I want to happen.
Straight, she'll be all right. She just jealous. She just miss him, but that would never happen. Keep being jealous and stay mad.
Okay. All right. It's Mikia. Anything you want to say? I mean, she just came on here to antagonize you, Kwani. I don't get that part. All right. So, anything else y'all want to talk about? There's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. I feel like I don't think. Listen, I don't think it's what everybody think. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll take my L. But I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, but Pabe did say they were going to. I did read that somewhere. I did hear that somewhere. They were going to. They were trying to organize it where they were going down there to protest signs and things. And the Kwani said they did get a permit. That's what you do when you want to stage any kind of protest or march or anything like that. You have to get a permit so that you have proper, police around. So, I don't know.
Wow.
It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy.
We both said the same thing. Crazy. Yeah, it is. Because, we're just all speculating. So I kind of think that's what they want everybody to pretty much do on here. So.
Yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to play something in the background. I'm trying to find out where that. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Sir King.
You're welcome. Is there anything else you wanted to express or share?
No, that's about it. Because this is the only thing everybody talking about is Texas.
Texas, I feel you. We'll see. We'll see. But didn't someone say that I wasn't?
But you know what I thought about it? They'll I guess after whenever they get back, Wilder would be going on everybody's platform, and he would be sitting there while they, what y'all was doing, and he's just gonna be sitting there laughing right in their faces because he ain't gonna tell them nothing. But they'll sit right there and bring Wilder right on, and Wilder will be sitting right there laughing at them, knowing that he's not gonna tell them anything.
I think this may have been part of the show because they can easily film and document. This makes the show look way more better if they're able to document themselves actually doing something to, stop this person in San Antonio.
But I don't think they out there for Tracy per se. I just think that they just there, and they know that's gonna bother Tracy all weekend. She gonna be on that phone messing with police all weekend, and they're gonna be paying her lick attention with shit they left for her. I'm gonna be sitting right here laughing at her too, cause she's stupid. I'm
Me
like,
too.
why her friends don't ever tell her like, girl, calm down. I'm like, what her friends?
We're gonna be laughing together.
Where her friends at? Why her friends at her apartment right now sitting with her? They so afraid that something's gonna happen to her. Where her friends at?
We'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just wait and see. But thank you, Sir King. I'm about to get out.
Sure, my pleasure. Thanks for coming through. All right,
Peace.
bye.
What up, Natasha?
I want people to speculate. Sean Bradley tries to be a show clown, so that's what that is. I could care less what they do, really. And I'm not.
Why did he lie? He lied though. He lied and said, "Oh, he was going on to some island or something for his birthday."
I didn't even know that clown went to Texas. He should be in the zoo, really, gorilla.
No, because then they're gonna say you're racist, Natasha.
Maybe they're sending him to the Texas Zoo with the gorillas.
No.
I get so sick of that racist shit. I'm not racist. I said what I had to say. whoever. I can't shove my
So where did the gorilla comment come from?
Sean Bradley looks like a freaking gorilla. I always said it. From day one, he's a fucking gorilla.
Okay, Natasha, stop, because they're gonna say you're racist, please.
I don't care. I know I'm not racist. He's an ugly gorilla. Everyone knows I despise Sean Bradley. I've never made that a secret. If he's in Texas, good for him. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably been shipped to the Texas Zoo with the gorillas.
No.
That's exactly what I think of Sean Bradley. I always have and always will. And if the rest of the clowns go with them, they all need to go to the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even speculating one bit what they're doing in Texas. I could care less. And if they are there for Tracy can take care of herself. Tracy's not stupid.
Mm-hmm.
If she gets wind that they're in Texas, I'm sure she'll take proper precautions if she does not feel safe. Otherwise, screw them. And they shouldn't be traveling with COVID, dumbasses.
Right.
Texas is a hot spot, and they're all following that gorilla to Texas. And then, when, like Kwani said, when they get home and they're sick as a dog, then they'll wonder why. Or they have 6 men carrying them to put them underground, then they'll be satisfied, dummies. They travel they travel to a hot spot. Texas.
You big man, Natasha. Why you so mad?
I'm not mad because I can't stand Sean Bradley. And when he's mentioned, I can't stand him. And the crowd that's with him. Y'all name the few people I can't stand. And I'm just saying, what idiot would travel?
But once upon a time, you used to like him, so.
Of COVID right now. To do a bunch of nothing. To do a bunch of nothing.
Oh, I see Custer man in the chat.
A star. Nobody there looks like TV material. They don't even have the looks, darling. So please.
Well,
don't be mad, Natasha. Get glad.
Why was Custer man upset? What did Sir King do?
Yo, man.
It makes no sense.
This is some weird stuff, bro.
Sir King, what did you
do?
What happened to Custer man?
Something's going on, man.
What?
Yeah. You got your IG open, Lemon?
What did he do?
Lemon, you got your IG open?
No. Why?
Can you have it open?
I can.
He
Why?
runs his mouth.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something.
My husband runs his mouth too much.
We may have to get a restraining order.
And he always gets himself in trouble.
You're about to see. And I blame Kwani
do that, baby. Why do you?
What did I do? What I do?
What's your
Sir
IG?
King, what did I do? What did I say?
What's your ID? What's your IG, Kwani?
I can't get my IG on here.
Okay.
What did I do? What did I say? It has to be something I said. Did I say something?
It's somebody you support.
Somebody I support.
Okay. And who is he coming after me?
No, you'll see. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Oh, boy. Crazy.
Yeah, my Instagram is private because there's a lot going on. Y'all.
Yeah, mine's privatized too.
I sent it to you. But I just gotta. Yeah.
But I would have to leave StreamYard in order to look at it because I can't. I'm on one device.
Oh yeah, you're right. Don't worry about it, then. Don't worry about it.
Same here. I have to open up my laptop. I ain't got time for all that. That's too early in the morning.
Don't worry about it. You'll get it. You'll get it after. Okay.
Who does it have to do with?
Yeah, I don't know. I know she probably listening. I don't want to give her that attention, but it's something weird going on.
Free Custer Man. Custer Man's not locked up. Custer Man, hit the StreamYard.
Hi, Custer Man. He's in the room.
Y'all gonna run me off this platform. I know that for sure.
Why? It has something to do with you?
That's the only way I'm gonna talk about it.
All right, I'm gonna leave StreamYard real quick and I'll come back.
You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm just
trying. I just want to know because there's a lot going on.
Okay, go off and please come back and come. I need y'all to give me something.
I'll be back.
Give it to you. He'll give it to you when he sees it.
All right, bye.
And you said somebody I support.
Yeah, someone you support.
Is it about me?
No, it's not about you. But you support them. What's up, Miss Tasha? You got a question?
Custer Man said he doesn't want to come up because Sir King is a liar. What did you lie about, Sir King?
I don't know what I lied about. Don't know what I lied about.
It's still welcome up here. He's still welcome up here, correct?
Yeah, he's welcome up here. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not going up there because Sir King is like, what? You're not over 18? You definitely are over 18. That's the only time I really have talked about you. The only time I talked about you was the whole issue with Goddess, and you mentioned her weight. And Goddess mentioned that today. And she put me in it, but I didn't say anything about the weight.
I like Custer Man. And I said I understood what he meant. He felt some kind of way. And I get it. I mean, I get what he's saying.
But Kwani, you just proved
like I said, when you tell me to stop it, I stop it. I know that I go back and do it. I do know that I know I will go back and do it again. But I get it.
Right. And there's,
that was stupid as hell what you sent me because don't nobody give a fuck what Dos Santos has to say. She's upset saying stupid shit because I said she's pretty and boring because she comes up here every time this girl came on StreamYard, she came as a different personality. And to me, that's weird. You should always come on as one person. She come on as like sleepy, then she's super popping one day on YouTube. The next minute she's aggressive. So it's like she got all these different personalities. So it's like, I don't care what she got to say. She's just a pretty boring girl. So nothing. This pretty boring girl named Dos Santos is talking shit because I was basically like defending Sir King. So now she's dragging me in the video.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's gonna find something. Hold on.
Custer Man, could you come up?
Custer Man. Custer Man.
Custer Man, we love you. Come up here. Custer Man. Come on up, honey. I understand how you feel. The thing is, he wants to be free. Sir King, I get what you're saying because it's your platform. But some of us are really free spirits, and we gotta let that out.
No, Kwani, there ain't no free about that, man.
Okay, well, I'm just.
He
well,
said
I'm
one
just
second.
saying.
He coming. He gonna come up.
But some of us want to be free.
No, you can't be free like that. There's nothing free.
But do you understand, Sir King? Do you really understand that some of us want to be free?
He has all day to be free. Why you want to curse like that though? And vile and talk about the handicap and stuff and HIV and that's not being free.
No,
if that's what he feels, that is being free. If that's what he feels, that is being free.
But that's not free.
Go ahead, Sir King.
That's not free because it's a cost to me.
I get it. Okay, but have you ever voiced that? Have you ever said that before? Because see, I didn't know that part about you either.
I did
until you said it.
In the very beginning, I said it to him. I said, "Could you please stop?" Because I have people hitting me up in the background asking me that they appreciate the show, they enjoy the show, but those words they just don't like, and they turn off. You know?
But you know what? But Sir King, you never said that to me either. So when I come on the platform, I'm gonna be a fool sometimes.
But Kwani, you are an infrequent guest, so I can tolerate certain things. Okay, I can tell Kwani to stop, she'll die down. But you're not up here every night, so I could deal with it all the time. I could deal with everybody knows Kwani personality, but when that becomes synonymous with what they're hearing day in and day out, the tolerance they rather just leave and not come back because he's saying things that people are dealing with in real life, and it's just hard to explain. But the way in which he says it is also the way in which you say things. It's very vile. It's nasty.
Custer man's young. Whose phone is all staticky? Who's getting electrocuted?
That feels like it's yours, man.
Me?
Yeah. Let me mute Natasha. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's still you. I don't think it's Kwani. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, might not. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Okay, say something again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah. It's gone now. Oh, wait. Is it back?
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, Custer is younger than us, and he's improving, like the chat saying. Like, I feel like he's getting better.
I don't know. No offense, I don't know.
Okay, I just think that you all should just hash it out. Just let him know. Well, you said what you said, and then let him say what he needs to say, and y'all come to a medium and have fun.
Exactly. I feel you. Look at Kwani being a peacemaker, and they say all these things about Kwani.
I can be nice. I don't have to be an ignorant fool every time.
And you see, this is the side that I saw when I asked him the first time. I said, this is the side that I saw. Like the side I'm seeing in you, Kwani. This is the side I saw in him the first time when I asked him to stop. And then he slowly went back.
But days I have to be aggressive, Sir King and Lemon.
Be aggressive. But Kwani,
there are moments I have to be aggressive.
Well, I understand that, and I can
you
deal
just
with
respect that? There are moments I got to be aggressive.
Kwani, you said moments, not interminable vocabulary that is offensive. You said moments. I can deal with.
I know I can be a terrible person on here. I know it.
Are you sober right now, Kwani?
There are moments I just be nice as okay. It's like sending a brand new kitty cat into a lion's den. I can't go in here. A little kitten. A kitten can't fight a lion.
But it's not even that. It's not even that.
Natasha, what are you doing?
I don't know what she's doing. I'm about to.
Custer, man.
So I'm going to make this as brief as I possibly can. Okay, so.
That's answer, by the way.
Sir King, the things that you are doing right now, right? And I have held my tongue for the longest, but initially I was all gung-ho for the Avatar Nation, all that shit.
Be careful of the words you choose. Be careful of the words you choose. I'm just letting you know. Be careful of the words.
Why should I be careful of the words that
I choose? Words you choose.
Why should I be careful of the words that I
choose? Be careful of the words. I'm just saying. Be careful.
Why should I be careful of the words I choose?
Be careful of the words you choose.
Listen, me coming on the platform, right? I've subjected myself to trolls. People could potentially dig up my relatives' information, all this kind of shit, right? I asked to be respected.
Because of your mouth, that's why.
I asked to be respected, and I asked you continuously, let me speak my mind. These people are wrong. Let me speak out on it, right? This is what the whole platform is based off of, right? So Sir King displays the characteristics of a sociopathic liar. He embellishes the truth to make himself sound or seem more important than he actually is, and he genuinely believes that he is capable of pulling the wool over someone's eyes. Those threats that were made for Cindy last night, Sir King didn't say anything to defend Cindy. And this is how he generates shock factor, torque for his platform, if you will. So people can say things like that, threaten to slit somebody's throat, telling somebody to eat their pussy. And this is like a running thing, right? So let me just say this, right? I'm not 15. Sir King has never had a conversation with me behind the scenes. He has never expressed interest in having a conversation with me behind the scenes. And even if he did, I would kind of be standoffish on this because he is an avatar. He exhibits personality traits for someone who is,
Why don't you stop using Google to classify certain things to describe me and just speak for your mind? Do you lack the intelligence to do so? Do you lack the intelligence to speak for your mind? Why are you letting Google and a medical dictionary speak for you?
About the
You
police coming
you
to
learn
his
some.
house.
You don't know what
Sir
happened
King
behind that.
lied about the
You don't
police
know
coming to
You
his
don't know what
house.
happened with that
He
situation.
lied about the
You
brand
don't know what happened behind
conversation.
that
Because you
situation.
can't have brand conversations
You
with
don't
an
know what
avatar.
happened. Okay, I'm out. Take
All
care.
of those.
Have a goodbye. You're not gonna disrespect me on my platform. You don't know what happened in that situation. You don't know what happened in that. So you will sit up here and disrespect me? At least have the intellectual capability to be able to phrase your thoughts in a way. If you will come at somebody, at least rehearse it. Don't sit up there and read off a computer and pull off some psychological terms that you feel describe me. Because what describes you is crazy and psychotic with the things that come out of your mouth. Now, I gave you a minute. I sat there and I shut up. And I didn't say anything. I said, okay, let me see what's coming out of his mouth. But you're going to sit there and call me a liar? I don't see nobody threatening you to say that your body's going to be in a lake. Okay? You put your information out. And then the one time that you did message me, you withdrew the message on Instagram because I didn't respond fast enough. I didn't know who the hell that was messaging me with that crazy ass username that you have. I didn't know who that was. The name was weird. It was hella weird. That's why I did not respond to the name. You know how many messages I get? I look at the name. If the name is crazy, then I really don't engage. So I don't know where you come from with that. And to say about what those people, Cindy and Kiki were hashing out their situation. And I don't feel as if why you feel like what you were saying, you said all that stuff before them. I don't get that. Like, I don't understand. You feel as if you're like a saint and you haven't said those things, but you haven't said valid things. And I was really thinking about doing the what you gonna say, the diligent task of piecing together all the stuff and valid things you said in case of something like this would have happened. I could have easily rebutted you, but I didn't feel like putting the time into that because I could have clipped everything, every nasty, vile thing you said from the beginning, from disabled to everything, from the babies to everything like women's body parts. I could have done all that. But I didn't because I was hoping there could be a point of reconciliation. But how can you sit up there and lambaste me about this whole thing that's going on right now? I don't get it. I don't get it. You can sit up there and talk about Cindy and that lady going back and forth. When that lady started talking about that she wanted to cut that lady's throat, I jumped in and said no. I repeatedly said no. So I don't know where you come up with that. But to their defense, Cindy and Kiki haven't been here as long as you and have not said as many valid things that you said. I don't get this. I don't think you said I subjected you. You chose to click that link at the end of the day. You did. I didn't pressure you to do anything. Everything was a choice on your end.
I told him that.
I don't get that. And then I saw the video, and then you wanted to do an eloquent read on your video with no cursing. So it does show you have the capability to do that. I don't get this attitude. I don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. I don't get the attitude. I don't get the mindset. I wonder so much about. I just wonder how you were raised. Like, where did you learn that language? Because it flows off your tongue like water.
Yeah, and what we talked about basically was he mentioned that we get attacked by content creators and stuff like that. But I said we chose to jump on StreamYard. He never asked us to jump on StreamYard. And I said, when you jump on StreamYard and you're extremely opinionated, people will come for you because they see you on a panel, they see your name. So they're going to, if you mention them or you say something about them, they're going to, talk about you. So I said, Sir King never asked us to come on his platform. We chose to come on StreamYard. So once you come on StreamYard and you're talking shit, people will make a video about you. But it comes with the territory.
Kiki, the male Kiki and Custer are one and the same. Really, because they've got people now targeting them because of the words that come out of their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Lady Snoop got pissed because he was saying that she was some kind of drug addict with what he said, black tar up down her butt or some crazy thing. You can't say that to people, man, and not have that trigger them. You don't know what they've been through or what they're going through. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this an act? Is this how you talk in real life? Is this some keyboard gangster stuff? But you're mute as a mouse in real life? I don't know. I don't get it. And not to bring Kwani into this, but Kwani was a prime example of somebody who could turn it on and turn it off. You can't mention about her, but you didn't learn from her. At the end of the day, you have your own platform, bro. I hate to say it. And you're going to sit there and classify me as some psychological medical term when you exhibit that and much more? I ain't the one cursing up and down, having people writing bad stuff about LSA on me. I got people that were telling me who are older, like they said they wish they could beat your ass. No lie. Because you're so damn disrespectful. And they're the ones that paved the way for you to be here, to enjoy the easy life that you have. And you sit up and disrespect your elders day in and day out, when they're the ones that endured and struggle for the life that you have right now. And you completely disrespect them. And they wish they could kick your ass. I'm sad to say, because that's how much you pissed them off. They don't say anything in the chat, but they message me. They said, Sir King, that Custer guy, he really pissed me off with what he said. And you said a couple of things that really went at the elderly, telling them that they have 1 foot in the grave and 1, foot on the banana pipe or something. I don't know that you say. That really pissed a lot of people off. That they live their life and they're meaningless because they're older, and you have a whole life to live. You could be gone tomorrow. Life ain't promised. All right, I'm done. I got a lot going on. What's up? Anything else y'all want to say, y'all?
Yeah, this is crazy. It's not even that deep. Like, for this to even going that far. Exactly. This is too much.
This shit could be easily patched up. We moved on. What is what it is. But he's defiant and don't want to listen. He don't want to listen. And it's not me. I wish people would come up and tell them how they feel about what he say. You could be in support or you could be against. Because I honestly feel he thinks Lemon, me, and whoever are against him or whatever. Maybe, I don't know, your situation. No, I really would like somebody to click the link and express how y'all feel about customing and the words that you've heard so far. I'll put the link down. I want to hear from y'all. Is Sir King wrong or right? Now y'all heard the words that he speaks. I want y'all to come on.
It's not even that deep. No, it's basically off of not that. I'm talking about this whole beef between you two, because it's just based off just don't say too much foul shit. That's it.
No, I want people to hear that though. I want other people to give their perspective. Because maybe it needs to be a different voice. Maybe it needs to be a different voice. Hello, Mike.
What's up, man? I'm eating my salad, but I hate to see this happen. I like Custer. Ever since he talked about my toxic masculinity and checked me, I have to respect the dude. And he's young. He's young, and you have to understand. He's young
I
dude.
was saying that shit that he's young though. I was young his age too, and I would never say that stuff.
Yeah, well,
that shit would never come out of my mouth. I
agree. I agree, but it's a different generation, man. I mean, he's gonna have to learn. He'll grow, but you don't want to like push him away. You have to be able to deal with this generation, and even Kiki is misguided, and he's confused, but he doesn't have any male role models. Avatar Nation has male role models, so you've got to understand, if you're raised by women and there's no men around, you're gonna be kind of effeminate and soft.
I don't agree with you. I don't agree. I think it proves how you were raised, man.
Well, I don't want to talk about how Custer was raised, because I don't know how he was raised. I'm talking about Kiki, but as far as Custer, it's just a matter, because he is really young. It's just a matter of he has to learn, the appropriate time to say things and to type certain things, and that all come in time from watching what some of the older folks in this, in Avatar Nation, how they move these streets. If he watches us, then he'll be all right. But if he continues to do his own thing and not listen, then he's gonna fall by the wayside.
We've been through this already, Langston. We've been through this months ago. When I asked him, I was like, "Yo, bro, can you stop? Can you please put it out?"
But like you mentioned, he's getting, he's kind of full of himself right now. He's got, he's got a big head now. It's understandable. But just, let him get it out. Let him get it out of the system.
No, it's been, you see how many damn episodes that I've done? That's enough. It's enough to let him get it out.
I think, I don't know if can y'all hear me?
Yes.
I think what the issue is, because I'm going to be honest with you, the night when Granny came on, I don't know if you remember when I popped up, because it was getting so reckless on here. And I was like, look, are we cussing now? Because before, everybody was pretty tame. They were bringing it down, even Custer. And then I think after that night, the floodgates began to open. And it's like, I think you're trying to reel it back, Sir King. And I don't know what happened, but the night, I guess last night, when you told Custer to pipe down, like I said, you've seen in my comments, we're all confused because it's just been running amok in here. Like, I was shocked the night that Granny was on here and everybody was cussing up a storm.
Who?
Vile. Remember the Granny?
Oh, Granny, yeah.
Yes. People were cussing up a storm. Everybody was vile. Everybody was just going, and I had to pop on like, say, hold on.
Different though, peace and love. It's like it was an entertainment component.
But that's how we look at Custer.
I'm sorry, Custer man ain't entertaining in that aspect when he puts that out there. I'm sorry to say.
Well,
he's not funny.
A lot of us can differentiate. I mean, I know that you're saying that was an entertaining moment, but that's how we look at Custer. Oh, he's just being entertaining. So and I feel that, and people are saying it in the chat, so I'm not the only one. Custer was definitely reeling it back. And so I think that if you're going to actually try to, get this together and y'all kind of like have an amicable understanding or whatever.
What more can I say, peace and love? I asked him to stop, and he was repeatedly being defiant. He's like, well, I made him come on, and I've subjected him to this and that. I haven't subjected you to a darn thing.
I understand you're upset. But like I'm saying, I'm not the only one that's in the chat. We are saying to you, you're not listening. Like we're trying to tell you that he was definitely.
I don't want no more cursing on my platform.
Okay, so now you don't want cursing on the platform because you said that cursing was fine, but you just couldn't curse in the chat.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Am I wrong? You said it was fine to curse, but you can't curse
is
in the
talking
child.
about semen, blood, babies, elderly.
Okay, we get okay. So
nobody cursing.
So is it the cursing or is it the vile sentences?
I said this before to him. It's the vile stuff that comes out of his mouth.
Can you
Sorry, I'm about to leave because I'm still confused.
I can't understand this. Like, he's saying nasty stuff.
A lot of people have been saying nasty stuff. That's what we're trying to tell you.
I understand
A lot
that.
of us are confused.
Okay, it's the frequency in which he says it. It's every damn night. Everybody don't appear on my platform every night.
It's not like a pure
oh my God
virgin platform. Everybody's cussing up like we don't know.
You keep saying cussing, peace and love. Okay, we got past that point.
But people are vile too. All right, if anybody else. Oh, Granny's here. Granny,
okay, can I say something
Granny,
now?
You know it wasn't personal. I was trying to go back to the night. I know you were upset that night, Granny. So no disrespect or anything.
I'm not talk because I was up here next. So all I wanted to say was, can you mute Natasha real quick because I can't concentrate. But I was gonna say, you know how in a relationship that you need to set boundaries when you first begin. So I feel like there should have been boundaries set in the beginning, then maybe he wouldn't have felt so free to say that, because in the beginning when he was talking like that, like nobody was saying nothing about it. Like, I mean, it wasn't a big deal.
I did say it. Do you want me to go back? That was the first major fallout. Why? I don't get that. That was the he had an issue with that then. When I corrected him, I said, could you please stop doing that? We started that.
But he did listen. He did listen.
He did listen.
But not until what's her name? She's right. The lady that was up there, pretty. I don't know her name, but
peace and love.
Listen, I'm telling you, listen to what she's saying. She's spot on, and you're gonna have. So I can't say you're gonna have to, but listen to what she's saying. Listen to what we're saying. I get what you're saying. You're right. Remember, Lemon? I said something about that when it first started, but I'm gonna say this, Granny, don't come for me. When Granny came up here, up on your platform and cussed everybody out, for real, I was really done. But then I had to pull myself back and say, look, this just virtual, but when Granny came up here, and then that's when Custer kind of really, he was offended because he felt like, I guess you didn't protect your panel who had been around.
He was offended because he met his match. Granny was roasting.
I mean, he did meet his match, but look, they got together. Now they're cool.
Hold up. Excuse me. Sir King. Don't fight my battle for me, baby. I got this.
Well, Granny, I don't want to argue with you.
I'm here. I heard simply ring the doorbell. I'm here. And don't be listen, let me tell you something. The shit was already here before I got here. Understand me? That's why I fell out the fucking bushes, because y'all was talking some shit that wasn't supposed to be talked publicly.
That's true.
And see, now hold up. Don't y'all helpers, I'm talking about you and the other one, start that shit about I brung nothing. I didn't bring a goddamn thing but the shit I'm bringing tonight to his platform. And I mean this. Now you can take it back, you goddamn corner. I don't care. You can go make a motherfucking video. I don't give a damn.
What I think
Excuse me, and hold up. Let me say this right quick. Like, Sir King, put the disclaimer up for my ass, and excuse me. Once again, I gotta apologize to you for disrespecting your platform, because I ain't gonna be sitting in the fucking bushes letting motherfuckers talk about me. Granny, like I brought shit, Granny, but I brought this to the platform. I'm bringing this to the platform tonight.
See, it's not about.
I ain't bringing it before. I didn't bring it before, but I'm bringing it tonight. Now, see, y'all helpers ain't gonna set up on this motherfucker and try to say I started, cause he was saying shit like that.
Wait, Granny, can you please not curse? Because now they're gonna say, Sir King, you a hypocrite because you let Granny curse. I don't mind cursing. Granny ain't said nothing about no blood, no tampons, no coffins, no babies, no wheelchairs. no sick dicks or no HIV. Okay.
That's what I was gonna say.
Lord. So Granny's still yelling.
Granny and the rest of them is that I think Sir King trying to say the difference between what Granny did and what Custer Man did was where he was getting personal with the personal things that people may be going through or you know.
He did that. He was doing that way before I ever came up on the platform. He had been doing that night in and night out. I've been in the bushes. Don't play with me, young lady.
That's true. No, I'm not.
Do not play with me. That man been saying that shit. So don't come up talking about. I think Granny come up. Granny came on the thing. He stopped. You forgot him. He was doing it before. He was doing it way before I showed up.
You're right.
So y'all can cut that bullshit now. Cut that shit now.
We cutting it. You right.
I mean, y'all need to get that shit together.
No.
That boy been saying that next long before I showed up. So don't you come up trying to pin shit on me. And Miss Simply, sweetheart, I thought you was a damn sweetheart, but I guess I'm gonna have to take my soul back from your ass.
That wasn't me, Granny, though. That wasn't me.
You come up first and call my name. That's why I dropped down. That's why I dropped down. You call my name first.
No.
Hell, if you would have never said, I think Granny ain't did shit.
Granny, no, that wasn't
her.
That was
you better calm me down. You better calm me down, cause I'm mad. I'm about like I was that night when I dropped down.
Granny, that was not her.
That was not me.
That was not her. That was somebody else. That was not her.
The only reason
Granny, listen to me.
Kwani.
Granny, listen. She don't listen. She's still talking. Granny, that wasn't Simply. That was somebody else.
Did you hear me? Did you not hear me just a while ago say if I was wrong, I'm sorry?
No,
you didn't hear me say that.
We had you on mute. You kept talking.
Well, I said it. If I was wrong, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't me, Granny.
I said that. Now, one thing about me, and two things for sure. I'm woman enough to tell you if I'm fucking wrong or right. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But Kwani, is Kwani still here?
Kwani's not here. No.
Okay, I wanted to say something to her because, like, when I dropped down and I talked to Kwani, when I was talking to Ness, Kwani was she was very respectable. She did not cuss at me. She talked to me like a young lady. And that's why I just told her that it wasn't right to do the things that she was doing. And I talked to her a little bit, but I did not want to be up on his thing. I wanted him to do his thing. I wanted Sir King to do his thing. But I just wanted Kwani to know tonight, I hope you hear me.
Granny, that's a key thing. That's a key thing that you said. Kwani.
She was very respectable.
Right.
When she talked to me. She didn't holler at me. She didn't see, that's why I was hollering the other night because they were hollering and I was hollering.
Granny,
you understand?
She was respectful to you. Respect.
Oh, she was very respectable.
Okay, so of all people who shouldn't be respectful, I feel it should be Kwani because of her age. Custer Man, I felt should have been respectful to you. You get what?
Exactly. But hold up, me and Custer Man, we set things straight. Remember? Right. We talked.
Yes, I do.
And he apologized. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay then. Me and Custer Man, we straight. Because he apologized and he knew he was wrong as a young man, and he even addressed me in the proper way. He said, yes, ma'am. Did he or did he not? You go back and look at the video and listen to it. He said it.
He did.
Now, all right then. But then, long as he was talking to me nice and in a nice tone, me and him were what? Talking real good. Am I right? Now, that ugly, nasty stuff that he was saying that way before I ever showed up. He was saying all that stuff way before I ever dropped down out the bushes. Baby, listen, let me tell you something. I don't told y'all asses. I be everywhere in the bushes looking. I may not say nothing. I don't talking to everybody, chat. I don't talking to nobody, really, to be honest with you. Chat. I just go around and listen to the bullshit. And I hear y'all. And I see you. And I read your damn messages, what you type in the little box. I read all that in the chat. And I look at you and I listen to you every now and then. But Simply Love, she made a video today. I dropped in and said, hey. You know, because I try to do my little support by giving my little subscription. I ain't giving out no money, but I do my little support, you know. But you know, that night when all that was happening, it was just way too much. I couldn't take it. And that's the only reason y'all know I'm around. Because I couldn't handle that shit. I couldn't, it was just so disrespectful that I just could not stand it no more. That's the only reason that y'all know that I exist. Other than that, I would have never dropped out the bushes. Y'all would have never knew I was him.
And that's true, because you did chastise me. You said you were doing good stuff in the beginning, but now what I'm hearing, I'm not happy with it. So I do have to be honest in that regards. So.
You not happy with what?
What you say?
What are you not happy with?
No, I said I have to be honest with what you said. That you did drop down and said, you know what, you were doing things right. You know,
I did tell you that, and it was real cool. You come out the gate, and everything was sweet. Then all of a sudden, you made a left turn. I said, "What the? Okay, now." And I kept listening. I said, "Oh man, he getting like the rest of them. You just as messy." That's what I told you, didn't I?
Well, you said that, and then you were saying all
I said it in another way, but I said you were messy though. Yeah. But I said something else too. I told you were being messy. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I told him that because I loved the way he came out the gate, and I was hoping he stayed on the track, but he got off the track somewhere. Now, like that night, like I said, y'all would have never known I exist if it was not for the fact that conversation it was just I don't know. I can't describe it.
Okay.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
All I got.
So don't y'all try to pin don't y'all come up there trying to pin Jack on Granny, because Granny ain't started that man that's saying nothing. He was already talking like that.
All I came up here to say, and I'm going to get down, is that the boundaries should have been set from the beginning. You know, if this is how you wanted it, Sir King, I think that you probably should have voiced your boundaries on how you wanted your platform. You know, and then maybe people would be respecting it and not cussing or saying anything like that at all. You know, but hey, it's your platform.
Simply, it's not about the cursing. I can nick the cursing in the butt. You can easily say, Grant, you don't have to curse to say I hope you die, and all you old people are irrelevant and have one foot in the grave. I didn't even mention one curse word, right? Is that kind of speech that is demonic and evil that I don't want.
Well, I'm saying that it might have been perceived as being okay because that girl Kiki came up there last night and wished death on me. So maybe she viewed it as being okay.
No, I'm not even talking about Kiki. I'm talking about stuff that preceded Kiki. Huh? Kiki just arrived on the scene. She just arrived and talking about stuff way back.
But people be in the bushes listening, so she must have got the idea that it was okay because she came at me like that. But it is what it is. I'm just saying,
Hello, Molly Mayback.
Hey, Sir King, long time listener, first time caller, but I felt compelled to. I know. I told you yesterday. I told you my pronouns yesterday, and it's been a discussion in the chat. It's not a big deal at all. No, but Yes, sorry to surprise everyone, and hi everyone on the panel.
Hello. You're
Lemon,
always welcome.
Simply,
What's up?
Tasha, Granny, everyone. I just wanted to give my thoughts just because I know that, Sir King, you talk a lot about like tech companies and Microsoft and Google and Facebook, and just one thing that okay, one thing that I would be mindful of is that
no, please, no, Granny, please. People listen to you and they respect you.
I can't yawn.
No, you
I
can't.
can't yawn. I'm sorry.
You were raised better than that. I'm sorry, Molly Maybach.
So people are still talking about the early days, like the first year of Facebook and the first year of Microsoft, and there's still those guys like Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates, whatever. They're still judged on the decisions they made early on and how they treated coworkers and things like that. So I'm not trying to tell you like which direction to take or to defend anyone or do anything. I'm just saying be mindful of that. How you handle this situation will impact the future and how people look at how you handle their situation. Like if other people are considering collaborating in the future, they're going to be like, well, how did he handle the situation with Custer? Is he going to do the same to me? And that's not to tell you what to do. It's just to be mindful of.
Molly Maybach, I'm very mindful. That's why I've been very patient regarding the situation. And this, I mean, I work with Lemon. Lemon has made the corrective action. I understand his perspective. He's understood mine. And we worked together and we moved on. I think you mentioned Mark Zuckerberg and Tim Cook and Steve Jobs and all these people. If they had someone working with them that was a detriment to their brand, and then they worked with them and they tried to give them a chance, they would then eventually say, hey, it was nice working with you, but after repeated attempts, I see that you want to do your own thing. I've been very, very, very lenient with the words he says. How many times I got to keep saying, oh Lord, no Custer man, no Custer man, oh Lord. He's up here reading things directly from LSA. He's watching somebody else's live while he's on my live.
Yeah, I mean, and in his defense, just one thing. I mean, I don't watch like a lot of the beef sector stuff, but I've never seen anyone prepare notes for whatever, for a read or for a drag. And I think that says a lot about like that he prepares for things and that he puts in effort. So I think try to look at the positive aspects of Custard Man.
Who prepares?
Custard Man, he was preparing a read or comments
Wait a
about
minute
you.
now. He didn't know. No. You got that all wrong. Don't come up here and say, oh, he prepared for a read. He prepared for an opportune time to diss me. Okay,
I'm just trying to give another perspective.
Molly Maybach, I would appreciate that comment if you said, okay, Sir King, he works with you behind the scenes and prepares for the subjects that you're going to talk about that night, so he can be well versed in the subject matter that you're going to be discussed, so he can make an optimal contribution to the panel. What he did was try to research some psychological terms about me in order to diss me, rather than have them flow off his mind and his brain and his tongue. That's not the hallmark of being prepared. I'm sorry, I can't get down with that. And you're going to use it on the occasion where we're trying to reconcile in order to cause further division? Nah, man, I can't get down with that.
And it's your perspective and your platform and your.
I wish you would have prepared like that, Custer Man, on defining what disrespect is, what censorship is all about. Maybe the YouTube community guidelines in regards to profane and vile language. Maybe I wish you would have prepared in that essence so you could understand what I'm saying. Because obviously you didn't prepare to understand about respecting people's platforms when they repeatedly ask you not to do what you're doing, foul and disgusting language? Did you prepare and speak with the elder in your community and play back the things that you said and see how they think, what they think about that? Nah, you didn't do that.
Yeah, so that's all. I'm just saying that in certain situations, your mindset can be changed. You can give people the benefit of the doubt and look in different ways. And I don't want to stay too long up here. I know I'm boring Granny, and she's gonna drag me pretty soon. But I just wanted to share.
You're right about boring me, baby.
I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. I can't sit up here and let my elders be respected, and then my elders hit me up on the device and say like, "Yo, I really hate that dude." Not my words, theirs. And he's disrespectful to people. If he kept it on us, Lemon, or whoever, but he's going at people who paved the way for him. So in essence, I'm somewhat enabling his behavior that will be a detriment to him in his life. Now, I don't know if he acts this way in real life, but it's obviously a generational problem that is causing an issue in the world that we see today, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't thought that much about it in his comments.
Molly Maybach, if I repeatedly ask you, Molly Maybach, please stop doing something. 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 I'm letting you know that it's not okay. I mean, y'all up here acting as if I never told this man. And then on that, what really worries me is that y'all are okay in what he's saying. Like the stuff that he's saying is just okay. Like he's saying bitch ho. No, he's saying nasty stuff. Like that's vile. I don't know.
Like
yeah.
So
he was saying stuff basically like
call me a
saying,
liar. Hold up.
Drake
I'll pull up a message right now. I'm tired of y'all calling me a damn liar. You're a liar. You're the one telling everybody you're 15, and I gotta sit here and answer these damn questions for people saying, "Oh, why is Sir King talking to a boy that's 15 years old?" And you know damn well you ain't no 15 years old. That's a liar.
I heard that.
So what psychology term you got for that? Since you want to call me a liar. Who wants to be 15 when they're a grown-ass man?
Hi, Lemon.
What up? How are you?
I'm fine, baby. How you doing tonight?
Just sitting back watching this. It's crazy right now.
I know, cause I've been watching all. Well, you know, I've been in here when he first come on, and I spoke to you and everything. But you know what I do? I just sit back and watch and listen. But when she called my name, that was it. I got up. I'm sorry. Let me mute myself.
I'm not gonna play this person's message because I don't do that. I don't violate. I don't violate people's privacy. But I'm going through the messages right now. Okay, so I'm gonna read you what I read. I'm not playing the voice message, but this person and I had an exchange. I'm just gonna start like this. I said, I agree with your sentiments about Custer. I think I have to be delicate with him because it may lead to other issues he may be dealing with in real life. And then the person responds, "Amen. Your patience and acceptance is probably all he has as far as stability." We don't know this. We're speculating. We may be completely wrong. But this is the psychology and the thought we're given behind the scenes about how to deal with you. The person says, if he lost that, he may do further harm. You're right. I'm not going to... Then it says, it's solid, and people don't take kindly to public scolding. I know you well, do well with him. I said, we will see. Some of the things he says are demonic. I notice when he laughs at certain things. And then the person says, absolutely, shock value gone way wrong. So these are people talking to me behind the scenes about you. I'm not making anything up. I'm not a liar. So stop calling me a liar. Because we do have you on video saying that you're 15 years old, and I have to answer those questions in other people's panels and hear them talking about it, insinuating that I'm doing something with you and I'm not. Because you want to lie about your age. It's crazy, man. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's crazy right now.
Well, you may not see what issues you're dealing with in real life, but you're not a character. Like nothing you say. I'm sorry, Custer man, but a lot of things you say, like, it don't come off as funny. Granny say stuff where she's roasting people, and you can laugh at that. But people aren't laughing at the stuff that you say, and you may think it's funny in your mind. That may be funny to you, but it's not funny. It isn't. And you're rubbing people the wrong way. I don't know how many times I could tell you this.
Come on back up, Custer, please. Come on, baby.
I don't know if I can deal with that.
What, Custer, you ain't gonna come up here with no foolishness.
You're reading LSA?
Up, baby. Huh?
You want me to pull up something that LSA that they said about you, Custer man? It wasn't too flattering. It was not too flattering.
Oh, Lord.
And you even know that. You read the comments that people say about you. So I don't get this. Like you're being oblivious to things that are transparent right in your face. I don't understand that. People are telling they don't like you. They don't like the things that you're saying, but you don't seem to think it's a joke. I don't get it. I don't know. Like I said, this is easily workable. It's easily workable. It's not a situation.
Custer, don't be mad, baby. Come on back up, honey. You just have to not be saying all that, drink all this kind of stuff and doing all that. Anyway, come on and back up. Come on back up. Don't be like that. You acting like a little brat now. Come on.
I wasn't raised by no super Christians. I was not raised by super Christians. I took and studied and noticed social cues. You lack social cues. You don't understand what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to chalk it up to. Well, nothing about no super Christians or nothing like that. You wouldn't go into the workplace saying that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. If it's time to cut ties, it's time to cut ties. Maybe we'll rejoin later, but maybe it's time to cut ties. Sometimes, time heals wounds, right? And maybe that's one of those times. Because I was open to reconciliation, but you wanted to come up here and diss me on my platform. I don't know where they do that at. So, like I said, I don't know. It's like I'm not your boss or anything, but it's like going into the workplace. You have a meeting with your boss, and they want to mediate a situation with them, and then you go in and bash your boss. You think your boss is going to be happy about that and say, "Okay, come back the next day"? No. I'm not your boss. I'm not saying that. I'm giving you just an example. I'm not your boss. I'm not saying that, but I'm just giving you an example. A real life example, actually. You wouldn't do research to come in the office and bash your boss, though, would you? No. You wouldn't diss him in front of in front of fellow coworkers and think it's going to be okay, would you? No. And there's nothing super Christian about that. Alrighty.
Come on, Custer. Ain't nothing wrong with saying you're sorry, because you see, I come back the next night, even though I didn't want to fall back out the bushes, but I did. And I came back the next night and apologized to Sir King about how I came. And I told him that I didn't want my introduction to this sector to be that way, but it was just it was what it was. And I had to apologize because I did not want to disrespect his platform. Ain't nothing wrong with apologizing, Custer. Come on back and sit on the platform with the rest of the guys. Come on back. Just don't be saying all that old, stuff. Come on back.
It's all right. I mean, it is what it is. It's business. Yeah, business. All right. Anything else y'all want to talk about? And then we can bring it to a close. Anything else y'all want to say that's on your mind?
Nope. I feel like this is stupid. It's very unfortunate. It could have been fixed. We're going in circles. Nothing's getting accomplished.
What in the world does this have? Sir King, do you have kids? He's not a kid. You're acting like I'm talking with a 13 or 14-year-old. This man is not a kid. Like, I don't get that. Like, you can't perform. Like, I understand it's not the official business place, but he's not a kid, man. I mean, and y'all acting like this is the first time I've had this conversation with him. We had a fallout before when I told him about his behavior. I don't get it. Y'all like excusing. He's not a kid. So if y'all thinking he's a kid, he's not a kid. He's in his 20s. He's not a kid. I'm not asking much. Shit, he could still curse if he wanted to. But just watch the words that come out of your mouth. We don't need to hear like sucking semen out of your condom. We don't need to hear that. Why do people need to hear that? I'm not playing anything back. I'm not. Tracy, now you see why you get timed out? So don't come messaging me asking me why you got timed out, because you come in here laughing at a situation that's not laughable. You need to worry about what's going to happen in your hometown this weekend. You got all them people there that ain't there to visit you for joyous purposes. So you need to be worried about that instead of coming over here instigating stuff. So yeah, that's about it, y'all. So I'll let it go. I don't understand what this calling of behavior is.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I just ask for change in the words he says. He can still curse. I don't care. But it's the vile stuff that comes out of his mouth. It's either gonna be now or it's gonna be later. That's all I can say. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Roger. How you doing?
I'm fine, Sir King. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Here's my thing. Custer Man has been like his authentic self this whole time. And it seems like, okay, keep in mind, we're in the beef sector. This is you too. Why can't he express who he is and be himself? He's been that way for the longest, and there has been a problem. And also, this is Avatar Nation, but he showed himself. He showed who he was. And granted, those were his feelings, and maybe they hurt your feelings, but you got to toughen up if this is what you want to be in. You're not expecting. I'm just saying.
Talking to me?
Yeah, I'm just saying you're not.
I got to toughen up about what?
Criticism and the way people think.
No. So you don't understand. You keep getting the point. I gotta toughen up. You ain't dealing with the bullshit that I deal with. Ain't no toughen up. I've done to toughen up. I'm sorry. I've done to toughen it up. I don't know what y'all want me to do. I sat back. Let me speak, please. Let me speak, please. Let me speak, please.
Yes,
I sat back and let people curse me out day in and day out, night in and night out. And I sat there I sat there. It don't matter if that's the way I chose to introduce myself to the party.
But it's fake and phony.
Everybody's got a choice whether they want to show an avatar or they want to show their real face. I don't get that. It's a choice.
You go so hard on everybody else.
I don't go hard on people. They leave me the hell alone. I say I don't mess with nobody.
I really, really like Tracy. And one thing about it, she said that this is the same thing that you did to her. And I see it coming.
I didn't do anything to her.
It's the way that you act, your attitude.
That's not the way. Okay, so I can't defend myself. I can't defend myself. I got people hitting me up behind the scenes.
You come across as weak and not strong. If what Custer Man was saying,
I don't care. I don't care what you feel about me coming across weak. Weak would be cursing you out what you want me to do and being defiant and have a nasty mouth like Custer. So that would make me strong, right? That would make me strong, right? To be gutter and nasty and
make me strong.
That is what's strong. No, how much do I have to put up with? I told the man before, listen.
You're in the beef sector. You have to put up with everything.
No, I'm not in the beef sector.
It's the beef sector, but at the end of the day, this is Sir King's platform. He has to set the rules for how he wanted to be ran. Y'all can't tell him how it's to be ran. Everybody has the choice to run their platform the way they want it to be ran. There's rules. So for everybody to be piling up on him saying it should be done like this, it should be done like that, this is still his platform. Y'all don't tell no other content creator how to run their platform. There's rules to be set.
We've seen all these other content. We've seen their.
He checked me about my language too. When I was rearing off talking about pussy and shit, he had to check me. He said that's not right limit, and he always would put me on mute. And I was like, "Why you always put me on mute?" He's like, "Because of your mouth." So once I realized that, I stopped doing it.
Understandable. I just feel that
So for everybody to be mad, that's crazy. It's like we understand Custer Man, he's reckless, but he can edit it a little bit. No one's telling him he can't cuss and be himself.
That's what we like about Custer Man. We like that he's raw and his authentic self.
I don't consider that raw and authentic. I think that's terrible behavior.
Okay,
I'm not going to celebrate that.
Listen, we let Kwani be Kwani. Why can't we let Custer
Okay,
Man
but that right. Kwani is Kwani on her platform. And
no,
you know
Kwani is Kwani on everybody's platform.
No, she's not. She came over here. She did not curse.
Okay, but
she was well spoken.
Okay.
So don't sit up here and tell me that. Kwani is Kwani on her platform. When I asked her Kwani to not be don't curse on my platform, she adhered to the rules.
Here's my thing, Sir King.
That's right. No. Now you want to switch the subject. No, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about what Kwani being
You
Kwani.
just used Kwani as an example, and I showed you that she when I asked her to stop cursing, she stopped.
Okay, I get it. So why couldn't you do the same? Why did you have to just cut Custer Man off when he was trying to make a point about you? He wasn't.
That's rude. That's rude and disrespectful. It was a time for reconciliation. It wasn't time for further division.
Okay, but Sir King, you're very condescending.
I'm not very condescending.
You have this arrogance about yourself that
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Superior.
You know what? That's me being true, and that's me being real.
But this is the same
that's
thing.
Me being real. That's being. I'm sorry. That's me being real. I'm sorry. That's me being real.
That Tracy said about you.
I don't care what Tracy said. Tracy lied. You go over there with Tracy then. I don't care what Tracy said. Tracy's a liar. Tracy dogged me out for a whole month before I say anything disrespectful to her.
Wait. Tracy can be a liar. Tracy can be all these things, but she is who she is, and we've seen her.
And Sir King is who he is. Sir King is who he is. So what? I don't care.
The KKK. Trying to educate somebody on how to talk.
So can Tracy. Tracy's the one that's trying to put up black children on.
But this is about Tracy anymore. I was using that as a reference point.
Okay, but you're being hypocritical, and I'm putting holes in everything you're saying. No, I'm not. I'm being real and authentic. I'm being myself.
No, you're not. We don't know who you are. Hell, you
don't know who you are either. It's my platform, right? I can do what I want to do.
I'm black and I'm authentically black.
It's my platform. I could do what I want to do.
You can.
Right. It's my platform.
Let me ask you this question. Are you black?
Yes, I am.
Are you black? Okay.
Yes, I am. I could do what I want. It's my platform.
All that's fine and dandy, but here's the thing. Just get this. The same people that come into your chat will turn on you and go to somewhere else because
I don't care.
Of the way that you are.
I don't care. I don't understand how you're coming down my throat for asking someone to be respectful to my own platform.
It's not about
It is about that.
For you it is because you feel like you're superior to other people.
I don't feel I'm superior to nobody. If I felt I was superior, I would have booted him off the first time. I don't feel I'm superior.
But that's the way that you act.
No, I don't act that way, and I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't act that because I talk a certain way.
Here's my thing.
I speak certain way. Y'all have an issue with a person that comes in and actually carries themselves in a respectable way.
You get offended when someone says something about you in a negative.
No, I don't. I've been spoken about left and right.
You didn't let that man get his point out.
Why would I let that man get a point out when he cursed me out the night before and he was dogging me out
But
again today?
this is a new day. Let it go, sir.
Okay. No, that's all right. First of all, I'm not your sweetie. Take care. Bye. Not gonna disrespect me. All right. You can talk that gay lingo all you want with the gay community over there. Don't stop disrespecting me. I don't know why you couldn't keep that a civil conversation. That's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. I'm condescending. Do you ever hear me say I'm better than you? Don't talk to me, you peasant. That's condescending. I think some of y'all don't know the correct word of condescending. I mean, the correct terminology or meaning of condescending. And that's being condescending. What, Granny? What's going on now?
Ain't nothing going on. I just came back because I'm sorry I dropped off. But I guess you're going to get your butt whooped tonight. About your own platform. Okay?
I'm trying to clean it up. Like Google don't even support this.
I
Google
know. I'm listening. You know what, Sir King? I'm listening to everybody chastise you tonight about your own platform.
Exactly.
Now, I mean, this is sad. If they want to chastise you and they don't like the way you run your platform, they need to go get their own platform. Because if I didn't like it, I'm going to jump off this move and go get my own. So I could talk junk at you if I don't like the way you're doing. Okay? And I feel like this. No hard feelings with Custer. I like Custer. After me and him made up, we got everything straight between us. I feel like this. Custer should respect your platform. That's why I came back and apologized. Because I wanted to respect your platform.
Well, Granny,
Custer got a platform on.
Can I say
and
this?
he can do what he want to do on his platform.
Granny, can I say this? So what if I'm condescending? I'd rather be condescending any day than the vile stuff that these people say on these other channels. So I think it's a compliment.
I understand.
I'm not specific to you, Granny. They want to sit here, oh, you're condescending. You're condescending. I don't care. I don't care. I hold my words.
Who said you?
Just people in the chat. I hold my words. I choose my words carefully.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say, I didn't say you were. I just said that, I respect your platform. That's why I came back and apologized. But I feel like this. If Custer want to say what he want to say, don't he have a platform?
He has a platform. He's actually on it now. So all y'all Custer fans,
okay, he can say what he wants to say.
You can go over there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's live. All you Roger Davis, y'all can go over there. Custer Man's live. Go over there. Go ahead. Go.
Okay. All right. What the name of his channel is? I'm finna go over there and listen. What name is his channel? I'm going to get in his bushes. What name is his channel?
The name of it is Take Your Ass to Bed. Goodbye. All right. And that's condescending. How you gonna sit up there and ask what the name of his channel is? And I'm in a tiff with him going on right now. You know what?
Yeah.
That's y'all playing in my face.
Exactly.
I'm out. I appreciate your support, Lemon. I really do. If I'm condescending, I take it as a compliment because there's a whole lot of other things that could be called on here, and I am not. I don't know where to get that from. If I speak a certain way or something like that, it is what it is. I'm just so mystified. Like, how can you not see somebody talking about? I don't get it. I just don't like. Are we really that decrepit as people in regards to our moral fiber and who we are? That we allow anything? Yeah, people curse on my panel. Okay, somebody said, "Oh, they're gonna slit somebody's throat." That's the first time I ever heard that lady say that kind of stuff. But I've heard Custer men say all kinds of stuff, vile and nasty stuff. I don't get it. And like I say, if he wants us to, everybody go over there and support him. Go support Custer, man. I want to rock with who I rock with. Okay? And then y'all see how nasty that stuff is and gross. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm true and authentic, and that's who I'm going to stay. Like I told you, people are looking at me. I don't think they want their brand associated with that violence. So it actually may be a blessing. I'm sorry to say. All right, anybody else before we go?
Well, this is unfortunate. I don't agree with none of this bullshit. I think it's like unfortunate because what it looks like to me is most people become cool, they fall out, they air that person out, they get subscribers based off to other people's subscribers, and then they split up and they start talking shit about each other. So it's like a repeated cycle to me. I talked about it before, so it's just like I don't care no more. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all can't seem to come to common grounds.
I agree with Clement.
He's mad at you now, so I just feel like, everybody's over there probably watching. So, I mean, to those people that don't like them, just don't watch them.
And they'll watch until it gets old.
It's totally fine. It's okay. It's totally fine, and it's okay. It's like I said, it may be a blessing in disguise because, like I said, a lot of things in the playback I really hate hearing. And it would go over my head, because I'm in the back, I'm answering messages, I'm watching the chat. And when I hear it on the playback, I'm like, damn, I can't believe he said that. And I just can't.
Well, I can see Granny. I can see Granny's two-faced.
Yep, she sure did. Hey, y'all.
Too old to be, she's too old to be two-faced. Look at her. Look how quick she ran to Custer man, and then she was cursing him out not too long ago.
They're one and the same. Look how they talk.
Like that.
They're one and the same. Look how they talk. They're one and the same.
Took off with that cool.
Hello, yeah.
Yo, man, what's up?
What's up?
As I listen to you, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm hearing the biggest issue for you is at this point is what should happen when you tell someone to stop.
Pretty much.
I'm speaking in regards to your platform.
Well, it's repeated. When you're one of the main fixtures on my platform, and I repeatedly in your speech is the antithesis of the way in which I speak and the way I want to portray my channel,
right?
Then what happens? I've asked you continuously to stop.
Right.
Granny roasted him, and he really got upset with that. He was mad that I was letting Granny do what she did to him, and I was supposed to protect him. You ditch it out, then you got to take it.
I don't doubt that. I just want to know if the bigger issue for you was, how that should be handled when you say stop. Because the reason I asked that because there was two angles being expressed tonight, but the one that was expressed the most was not the angle of what should happen when you say stop, but it was just like people asking for more clarity on the rules in terms of curse words versus vile language versus whatever. But
I don't know if I don't want to bring Lemon into this, but the way Lemon responded to my request is the way I would like them to be handled. I don't expect people to be 100% perfect, which he wasn't, which I totally understand. But he did try to acquiesce to what I asked him to do. And he was receptive and understanding to that. And that was in the very beginning when I was having the same issues with Custer.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's unfortunate it has to end, I guess, I don't know, with tension, I guess. But,
and this don't, let me say this, y'all. Do I see that this may be something that's been planned? Maybe in his mind, he's like, yo, let me see if I can grow off of him and then get my own following and then, and mess him up at the same time. That has come across my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has blatantly said the most vile and vicious stuff. And if he's not a kid, And even the kid knows if someone asks you to stop doing something, you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's causing you heat in the street, which it does. His whole thing with DKL is from him mouthing off over here. The whole thing with Goddess is with him mouthing off over here. So he's blaming me for the enemies that he created. I didn't ask him to stick up for me in any instance. He has done so.
Right. And I'm not a content creator, but I know this from my connection with content creators. It's kind of hard balancing out that on your own platform, but I'm talking about the whole get back thing, regarding getting back at someone that you're beefing with. It's kind of hard to balance that out on your own platform, let alone on other people, because then you are abiding by their rules. So, and I normally hear that sentiment. I haven't said nowhere near, I guess, some of the things that you're trying to stay away from with your channel. I haven't, but I've been on platforms and people were saying, do it on your own, as if I had one. Go to your own platform. Go to your own platform.
Well, you can create one. Everybody has the option to create one.
Yeah, but I'm told that when I'm not even teetering on those lines. So, but yeah, that's just my thoughts on it.
No, I appreciate that, but I think what is my fault, y'all? If you would ask me why are you, I'm too lenient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too considerate of people's feelings. Yeah, I get called condescending.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too worried about how if I chastise someone, how they may take that personally. And, I'm too, maybe I care too much. And this is what happens when you care too much, because then people will take your lenientness or you being lenient as weak and that you can be stepped on. Who would you honestly, you on somebody's platform, you go on and you check them in front of everybody? He could have reached out to me behind the scenes, but he wasn't happy with the way in which I responded one day and therefore withdrew his message.
Mm-hmm. And it's touchy to me. I'm not going to lie. I haven't, it hasn't hit me in the way I guess it would hit you, because I'm not one of the players involved. And I do try to detach myself, because I've seen patterns of this. And so this could be very different from the other stuff that I've seen previous, but when it goes down, it looks the same way. So I just choose not to really, weigh in, in ways when I'm not involved. Like when it comes to the splitting of different people. Yeah.
Well, Granny, let me just Granny, I don't know when it's a joke. That wasn't the right time to do a joke. Really, in all honesty, it wasn't the right time to do a joke. I've been dealing with a whole lot of shit, from being called a little boy to a thug to a girl to all this other. In the grand scheme, it don't matter. But when you see that stuff on your own platform, that kind of because this is your domain, this is my house. If I was to go over to somebody else's platform, I expect that. For my own people to come against me when all I'm asking is just for somebody to change their old vocabulary and telling me that I'm not listening. But not one time did somebody ever say, yes, Sir King, what he said about the stuff and this and that was messed up. Now, some of y'all did say that. I don't get that. I don't get that mindset, man. And I just told y'all last night that I'm trying to clean it up. And I even told him before, when we first had this fallout, hey, I can't monetize my stuff. I can't monetize it with what's going on. I put it out there clearly as day. And we are still having this issue. And somebody saying, oh, I don't know. I don't know. When people do stuff, you have to think, are they trying to sabotage you? You really have to think about that. So
yeah, this shit is crazy.
But to me,
at the end of the day, I hear what you're saying. I just don't. What I don't understand is if this is somebody's platform and they set rules for us, just follow the rules. It's not that easy. No one said he couldn't cuss. Just watch the things that you say. That's it. That's it.
No, it's not about me always being right, Granny. I'm not always right. I don't mind being wrong. I told you, the reason I don't like admitting to being wrong, because there's been so many times I was right on a panel. I was right. And they jumped down my throat and told me I was wrong. And come to find out I was right. And ever since that day, I said I would never admit to being wrong like that. Because I totally illegitimized myself for no reason when I was right. It happened on Billie Jean's live. I said, never again will I ever illegitimize myself when I'm right. I don't mind being wrong. Y'all have an opinion. I have an opinion. Obviously, you're going to feel your opinion is correct. It's like some of y'all like to argue and call strike. Oh, no, you're wrong. Oh, no, you're wrong. No, it's wrong. It's wrong to speak that vile, nasty language on my channel. And it's not got nothing to do with being a Christian. It's about being a respectable adult. You can curse. Okay. And some of y'all haven't been here for every live. I've been here for every live, obviously, because it's my live. So I've sat through everything and dealt with everything. Roger Dages, you can go over there with Tracy if you got so much to say. So what if I'm behind an avatar? Who cares if I'm behind an avatar? That's the way I chose to introduce myself. Get over it.
Exactly. This is nothing new. This is yeah, it's crazy because this is what I was saying. No one asked us to come on StreamYard. We came on StreamYard on our own. It used to just be Custer Man. Then me and Custer Man got into it, and then I started regularly coming on the platform, and we all kind of bonded. That's how it went down. No one asked us to come up here. So when we started talking about other content creators, they started talking shit about us. That comes with the territory of being on StreamYard. So I just feel like any beefs we got into it with anybody on here, we created our own beef. Whether Sir King reveals himself, that's his prerogative. He don't have to. This is the way he's always been. No one knows who he is.
It's crazy to me, yo. What's the big deal? At least I've been truthful with you. You got people out here showing their face, and they're the fakest people out here. And then playing you in the background just because they can see you. They canoodling up with you and then emailing stuff about you to somebody else. You would never get that from me. So I'm a real one. If you want to classify it as that. Just because you can see somebody don't mean they're real. Get out of here with that. It's crazy to me. Just because you can see somebody. You see what ZT did to Rico? And you can see everything about ZT. That was the fakest stuff we ever seen ever. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, I'll bring everything to a close. Thank you all for who stand by, Third King and Avatar Nation. And hopefully we'll pick it up tomorrow. If not, I'll see you when I see you.
All right. Well, peace. I'll hit you up.
Thank you, Molly Mayback, for coming through.
Thanks for having me, Sir King.
Sure.
Peace, Molly Mayback. I never knew you were a boy, but that's what's up.
No, he's not a boy. He's not a boy.
I'm a grown man. I'm above 18.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Sorry.
No, it's no
problem. He don't know what you mean. He's what was the word term? Transgender?
I'm not transgender. Oh, my pronouns? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They're he, him, whatever, his, him.
Okay.
I'm a guy. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. My bad. When I said boy, I didn't mean boy like a little boy. I just meant like your gender. Sorry.
Right. No, it's no problem. But thanks for letting me come on the platform. And I wish I'm still gonna watch your platform, and I wish you the best, and everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe so. Time heals all wounds, so we'll see.
Yep, for sure. Good
Look,
night.
Duchess said Molly is a dude.
Yes, I am. I've tried. Me and Sipping Socialites have talked about it, and I said it yesterday in my little introduction or at the beginning, but I guess you missed it. But it's not a big deal.
Okay, well, hopefully one day we can have a more in-depth conversation with you, Molly, if you feel comfortable doing that. I think that would be a great addition or transition to our show. Next time.
I'm I'm really like super shy and like anxious, but I felt so compelled by this situation. I just had to speak up and say something.
And so we can kill this stone real quick. What ethnicity are you? Because people in the chat saying, is he even black? I'm like, it doesn't matter.
It don't. Yeah,
I mean, I know this is a recurring thing in the beef sector. I'm a Black person. It's a little weird to have to defend that. I don't know how.
I know you're Baby Bob. You're the boy Baby Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, but yes, if they can believe whatever they want. Yeah.
Yeah, we all talk different, so we just asking because I saw that in the chat. So I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah, thanks. I wasn't looking at the chat just because I was like, God, they're probably just going crazy. But it's
and that's why I tell people when they're on here, don't watch the chat and don't, because they're here to antagonize you. And I can't honestly, person in the back, I can't really watch everything because the chat jumps so much and it's moving. It moves pretty quickly. So
yeah. When I first came on, I always watched the chat. I still frequently watch the chat, but I try to like focus in on the conversation, keep it going and shit like that. But with all this drama going on, I be trying to watch the chat just to see what's popping off. But it's unfortunate because I feel like it was just a misunderstanding. I feel like you two could have worked this out. I understand he's mad on his point, and I see your frustration on your point. But with people, what frustrated me was everybody telling you how to run your platform. It's just like you set the rules, you saying it publicly now, abide by the rules. It's simple. It shouldn't be this deep about, oh, you're a hypocrite now, and you turned on this person. All right, then why are you even here from the beginning? So clearly you felt this way from the beginning, but yet you still chose to be here. So I just feel like it's hypocritical. I would never want to become a content creator now because people just fake. They just go wherever the beef goes. Whoever got the hot topic at the moment, that's where they're going to run to and subscribe to just to hear the bullshit. They don't really support you. No one's genuine. Everybody turns on each other. Everybody's fake as fuck. So I just feel like it's just a big ass circus. Everybody just love the bullshit. So it's just unfortunate, but yeah, that's how I feel.
Well, I just want to put this out here. Well, I think right now things may be done between Custer Man and I because he not only slicks, disrespected me in my face, he's now putting his title Sir Queen. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. If anybody else would like to be a third panelist, we may be taking applications. We'll just have to say it like that. It's no need. I never disrespected that man. Never disrespected that man. All I asked him to do was to correct his language.
Never and after today, I'm not talking about it no more. I don't care if y'all become cool again no more or not. Like, it is what it is. Everybody chose what they wanted to do, so I'm over it after tonight.
You gotta be careful though. This ain't nothing. This is just like real life. When you come up, and I'm not being pompous or arrogant, but when you come up under a person, the person who's up under you may think they could do the same thing that you're doing. So, and that's maybe he may be there. Excuse me, he may be in that area. People are doing lies about him. People are mentioning, writing about him. So he may think he got that what they call it, that sauce. So he may think he got that sauce. So I wish him the best, and I wish him all the best in the growth of his channel. And that's all I can offer him, and that's all I can say.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you at the next live, Sir King. Just unfortunate, but yeah.
No,
it is what it is.
Take care, guys. I'm jumping off. Good night.
Thank you.
All right, Molly.
Yeah, Molly, me back.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Lemon. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. It's always something. Peace. Take care, Lemon. It's always something in Avatar Nation. Like, you would never get disappointed. So whether it be infighting, outfighting, it's always a special occasion over here. And I would like to just say thank you so much for the people who are here. And you don't necessarily have to agree with my point of view. I will say this. It was just people say, oh, you're too sensitive, you're too soft, or you can't accept criticism. I can't accept criticism. I've been accepting criticism for a while, being called things that I'm not. But to do or have to experience that in your own domain, we open the platform to everybody. But for people I just feel like, damn, y'all not understanding what I'm saying. Y'all see what I said day in, day out, asking somebody to stop. I even told them why to stop. But y'all still want to support that. I don't get it. Like, the people's moral fiber, maybe y'all enjoy that. Maybe y'all enjoy that vile, nasty talk about people's vagina lips and all this other stuff, and talk about tumors and I don't know. But at the end of the day, those who ride with me, and those who don't. And I wish that dude much success, and hopefully he will learn a life lesson out of this. That's what I really hope. That a life lesson is learned out of this. And that's all I really want. And if y'all want to say I'm condescending, I'll take that as a compliment, because there's a lot of things that other people are called on here. So, but I'm true and I'm real, and I'll keep being the way I am. So thank you so much for everybody who came through. Molly Maybach, I don't know, Von Yvonne. We had Y'all, we had Lemon, we had who else? Granny, we had Lachey come up, we had Peace and Love. We had a lot of people come up. If I didn't mention you, I apologize. Thank you all for your support. And at the end of the day, this ain't real life. It's entertainment. And I just hope to entertain you to the best of my ability. Because when we first started out, we didn't want to become like other people. We didn't want to have a cursing panel. I even said this. We wanted to do something different. Avatar Nation was going to be unique. That's why they're hating on us right now. That's why Tracy had to change her time slot, because Avatar Nation was bringing something different. Shit, you even got Sean Bradley shouting at an avatar. He even wanted to take the identity of an avatar one time. We got even Duchess Kelly Love addressing the avatar. So we doing big things. It may be small in the grand scheme of things, but it's unique. So I appreciate y'all believing in the mission. We don't want to become gutter. We don't want to become like everything we hear often that makes us want to turn the channel and wish for a different alternative. We want to do something different. So I appreciate y'all believing in Avatar Nation. Thank you so much for your support. And let's continue to do great things. All right. Take care, be well, and have a great day. Thank you again, Lemon. I appreciate, you speaking truth. Whether it be good, whether it be bad. All right. Take care, y'all. Have a good night. Toodaloo.